changer.
Them, we are live. Abusafo mi mama kwaba. So Timinka. We are live on Power 97.9 FM. We are also streaming live on TV XYZ. Abusia sa wote menka eyen chia na me de brel me chia o me mo wakwa ba This is Power Entertainment. Power Entertainment. Power to me wom 10 minutes into 4. And they be the entertainment won't come on. The producer, Dan Latte. Why yet you man fair. My technical producer, Adam, go get him. Na da roma, and all boame, then fidieno, the biaya kama. Oko production room wa, Megas etia, Koda etia. Emayan fefe kru abi omusuka on TV falling na my favorite man Osafo ha Osafo echinchin camera no and they all say me ho ayefe pa TV production team ni nyina are ready. Me suma you ready. Send na mesa tena me wo fa nimpon akonwa mu bio. Ofa wa bobra pa. Me se enya akonwa bia na yetrem. Media dwuma yi. Enyo bia na de na akonwa ma me pese metrem. Me pa akonwa animonyam wo ho. Me pa konwa edim power ho Ajima e prempe ajingo me chiachia of Ajima Oni abusuafo ni nyina me chiachia mo Ene osimi ni dwumadi e wo chia me Masom Abusua ye ni nyina na edi dwuma no won so ka ho bi for double dom kopim se non so bebo amene ma pamfo ye be sorry there misrewa tenase ni ye nyina yanhwimom kama na yemfa Power Entertainment emrel wo fie mu wo shop ho ibi akra de wo bedroom ebia anya bedroom keke na woda ebia wo bedroom wo titintintan so ebia nso de wo ho no so ebia madam serve ebia obedidi ana out trot room ana taxi ana uber mo nyinaa mo ka ho ne yɛnyɛ entertainment entertainment ne deɛ ɛda mu soronko because panel members a meni omu yɛ adwuma no extraordinary numero 1 yɛwɔ quality panelists a ɔmo bɛba ɛyɛ afidie so na ɔmo ni abɛ pensen nneɛma a ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ entertainment no mu before that no unim say we are the only platform I am kwan ma won so yɛ entertainment ni bi ye bie ma no wa yɛ entertainment free wa kyerɛ wa dwen ye otete ye nyinaa ye nko a na ye bɛyɛ bia ma unya bi wɔ baabi a enti no sɛ de ya meka no ɛnyɛ sɛ obɛfrɛ o kasa 1 minute a there be to credit ni bebree to bebree na my activate phone lines no ama wo so aye de wa frɛ me ka sɛ dwumadie mo ma so ya sene ɛyɛ X natural mineral water o ma da Roma Little George Help Shop so etayechi den let's talk educational consult beti so ana ma sorry mo so mo ka ho bi best wine papa efie san so na Richard Waste Management so o ma da Roma ene de dwumadie bro na ene ma said that line up some new quality songs are aba bede ma na omo ana omo say high life far life ugu high life there he masa mon say sama adwenati na ebinum sisa narrative no one so I was say na kwabenya one hit bi na unhwe so nye wayi na be kakra wo betwa nwum no kra de ba nye de he mo bo akimpaluta wa lodo no ho kimpaluta wo say yeah power fresh one paluta yeah it's the paluta yeah go ye mama ready go ye mama can't johnny wapa ready go ye mama yeah boys cope obeti onya iseke therefore I am fanchiche mama go manyame ya kepa my baby I am me do on top of baby mama go manyame ya kepa my baby I am me do on top of baby on top of baby in paluta yeah on top of baby mama go manyame kepa my baby I am me do on top of baby I am it down. Oh, I am it down. One bed disika we one bed yakumao. Oh, sisi fiani bi. Check the personality. Oh, one the money no semene na ma. Namo say my kunta
Makuma.
Namo say my kunta namo say na semene.
This is a brand new one coming from King Paluta. King. Na kwabna ho. This man is an inspiration. He's an embodiment of music. You can't know and or Ghana and say me describe two artists so they are complete music. Kwabna any nasi. Na kwabna say this time no. Oba be release a year be kwan mame na Ghana fofi say gospel no yes say oba be testi bia keke kabna say there be nyankopon na de nyansa ne nimde na mame until this time there me be full gospel EP ame de amamo muntie na mo fa nye dey ensum nyame ye wey eye kwabna one obapa Christy. They call this one Fachame. It's on all the digital platforms.
Boniche mabo somebody said juju fami boni na jamio mi enipo mi amro fami boni na jamio
Fache me
mi enipo
kwabena on a high life beat. At the form say boko. Let's show one casako digital stores when you could see the Kenyana. Wait, a dear kwabna edika ya pie. Say dodo na eba means me boni nyana ma wati bi. Na artist me no bia. No mo ka omo hu bomu a. Ayeti say thunderstorm. Boom. Omo rest studio say abe say enema ni sheki. Now mama ye bangers upon bangers for years. Na akwantuo ni niema binti na say separation kakra e bae. No madwene ho an say Ghana fo afi wo mu. Nti o ma sa de fofra ba. Unya line no. Men kan kire ana. Udi etie we so obehu line na. So when you line no. And I unya line no. Etienne no unya nche line ana. Nyame bambo. Esther Smith featuring the great Morris Babyface. One freeway say Nyame bambo. Ko digital stores ho nekoti men download di makatro me two for downloading jai we uko YouTube se ya oba ebi yaba o Spotify o Apple Music o Audio Mac ko bon wo ho no munye sika ni jai downloading na enne exactly 10 years enne asembisi exactly 10 years pepe ene na eya brantie bia nene media me say o baby o bompaye magana musicians nyina ene ye kai ye nua tiwi
This beat Castro destroyer. baby, yeah. It will let me
Check away, to move front, and stand up back, and wine and then. So Jagella is so pressure on the coin, the rest of coin, yeah. Came my yappy, but I soon a chant and a man share. No, Shama can say, Namemudi and wash it. Shama Buddha, dear Namemudi and more than it. Shama Fijaman does you, come in me more there. Buddha, yeah. Nana Yamina Betchere. Minimo Bagura Cape. I try as Yaman sign, Yanoya. Nana Yamina Betchere. Maya won't campaign. I try as Yaman sign, Power! From BTA. I bought Sawomi, sir. I came and jump by. Rastaman, come again. I can't talk cafe. Obana mi no yomi, obabia ke kasine, obana mi no yomi, obabia ke de bilene, obana mi no yomi, obabia ke zegene, obana mi no yomi, obabia ke ela azane, aka echa kabe, yakwa gbene ayemfo, aka echa kabe mo ni ajole na ajole, nyamo ayombu aye ayo, nyamo ayombu aye, ke nyamo anumbu aye ayo.
Castro under fire. Castro under fire. Castro. And there ye kai Castro. Na ebinum de omo nyi ni se yenuan wa frim. Na Ghana mbra ema ho kwan se ye kase wa frim. Nti se ugidie no ne me de mo bra. Ana enkope a mesrewa Ghana mbra ma ho kwan se me kase yenuan no wa frim. Nti ye ma Castro ne busuafo ne namfofo obia yako na ene yembo ne nyum na yemfa celebrate no ebradu se esa akọ Castro honum bio na obie kwan ma akonkonsafo no na before that konkonsani a winning last week konkonsa prefect say eno kan
Kamakikinisa amakinisa nanu ya si very amanyoni bi efficient bi free rugged my bi akodi sika pudu won mo beji kekeke sokeke intro mabodi they say won mo posti keke me nyina mo da me to politics me adabra wa posti be ya na samike wa posti be ya na gogosa wa posti mo se mi bi safe they say edian expo yo ya sinu mo ja keke na na say bu bro you of politics na ya mati afi to pasanti se na here piano sebi atuyeke kakano ya enyum na ya tinyo no aji eno ya tinyo bisa ose ya na ukia ya matino makrao
class prefect and senior prefect for last week or no na yetin in Kano also why you ready ene yentie Castro
Ubetepa. What? Irada Sembiaba.
Castro. D Black.
Merazi. Sobim. Afide. Yeah, that's Obiaba.
Everybody, let's go.
Menamna metete. Menamna metete. Anda seo. Menamna metete. Menamna metete. Anda seo. Betike. Mebanda seo. Betike. Seo. Betike. Seo. Betike. Seo. I feel the men flippy, men twisty, men whiny, and I say men cracky.
Menam na metete and a Drew so my first caller is on the line. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Simon.
Yes, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening. Me mo ajopa. Bibi aboko.
Mr. Major Senyamia do Bibi aboko.
Me gidi say Adenta commander ni.
Unu voice no nanata. By the mini Adenta Santito. Erege no wo. Achimpechima. Mami krum.
Oh, okay.
I can come on dream. Yeah. Mami Chan Manu, Mami Chan Manu,
Chiano.
Madam, Osia Vida, Michiano.
Yechia, Madam Wusia, Yancy Chiano. Na, what do you mean? I'm not meeting Aqua do at him.
So Mr. Samuel, what's up for Queen? Eja, Young Mamma drew on him.
Yeah, quite, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, no prayer, Mr. Samuel. I would say this week, Mickey, and some of my sister, too, me, Massam, American, then yeah, that's Mr. Samuel, before and so on, Kanamaka. Yes, you're still just a canon, or was a canon. And to send you Nipan Betty Fasano, my main dresses I issue, Miss Rowe, Cousin Tula. Mr. Samuel, you know, sir, but Mamika Sasson, we station, who is uncle for retired, I'm on your Kobe station in your Kikahu. But name Bama, your Koniji. Bamon, we are unique, when we are unique, when we take a news Namoyano, one or more time you could in your Kikahu. Dr. American, I say, thank you, Miss Rowe. That was last week. Kevin Taylor, to me, I still sack dear and the wife, yes, I could and the wife catch say, or bar was, yeah, like, it's not this but I was coming to Mr. Sammy. If I told him, Mr. Sammy.
Me too far.
Yeah, to me, you back a can't send you and send them for having a account. Yeah, the custom. Yes, I bet to see, and no problem without them, no. Young Cassie was celebrated to be out. Hey, Kevin Taylor, or Quabuciano, support to Ben or Magana, or Quabuco to make a play ticket about Ghana. Hey, yes, I could defend a new Maroon, no, the party can want them in a account. But the answer no man, Yenny Pano, only the Pano was you can get a wife in the account. Mr. Maybe Kevin Taylor or Dobertiana. No one that say, oh no, or the fan Quabucu. Into no, after one more can Quabucu into Casacate. Into you're deporting by Ghana. Oh, what can be a son of one more Cabiano? You're the back at 1,000 on board and make a count. Into a Casson Casabu. I am one myself or Doberti, and the wife listening to no folk, let me catch on Uncle Basse, and I pass the abandoned account. Mr. Sammy, I mean, so what can I say? We are. Some of them make me catch your ban and then you can one.
That's a
Some of them make catch your ban. You know, so what your wife and India, Mr. Sammy.
Me onyo bia me yada no ntimi ntie no ntimi spend the time po no matie
onyo bia o yada no and them the captain so on to me pa you can say Ghana ha ye nyenye kura ye say bet no ma anyo mo ne ne kika nto ntimi fo mo ne ye de ntiti fom sa but no so do o mo ntiti fom sa atimi ka send the answer fata me ka Kevin Taylor okodu one no o ba na de no kwa brotire. Pastor no no boka kwa buchan ko be usini nyansa dia kasa o no ba ka so be usini nyansa se wa boka dia ko ton kan se ma ye din be baba o so ba de no ma kan an ko bi na hi no no ho no wa o kwa ye kaso position party na e tia rent wa bro so ho no no kama dia tu jack be kan no kama dia tu
eno dia dance bia ni hu tu de yen koye nim why
mama no quest so no an kasa no boka do kwa buchan ko be din ho akasa se then you can all born on better be acquainted and cock so by you send a by then you deport in Bagana.
Young Queen.
I think what is young you? But if you maybe know Casa or so Casa ye, we now the Honman or Paco Pio.
No one ever says you're done.
Hey, what happened? Okay, Mini Akafra, Yemfa of F4 or Tosso. Hello.
Hello, Miss Bassamy.
Janet. You say their voice in a mature voice in the crowd. Yeah, Janet.
Nyamiadum now say.
Oh, Nyamiadum. Last week, so many G say me share pa me who face to face.
So never asanya we so na mwada mwastipa when your man and Nyamishia mofa.
Yeah, that's it. So producer Stone Safra will to me buy. Now, and the other echo.
Oh, and the alpha dear, ya see one, ya see Uchan Contompa, and I say Uchan Contompa, Udabonti, and I was up why you are Udabonti.
eno e koma ho
last week na ta was on the Halloween na family business yanka na mucha me so na no opa Freddie ma ka eno e ma me
okay
so one say your papa adunche o share the way Osin ka say wa healing the win na all this strategy be na all the healing the win na le win within seconds so na le win 18 ko ade tie ya na ehun say le win asa ade na hye no ko na udin za ade na on the here ko ba any say we see me ase one say kontom for na bi no because ade na was would share in the right way no was see me ase so was see me ase
and see da be no ko kasa sa ade hye ne ko bio
ehile adofa adumche hono ma adumche ehile no oye tintim no concert say ne kon no enye ne yabie mu no that week ni mu am so for Sunday ni week ni mu en wo san ade ne share ne kon enti no why na would deceive no would deceive who an answer would deceive public no why na would deceive no
yankoi
ana dia to so mienu so ayi ni papa no so say ayi say no sami uwo ayi picture wo hono ma un fantale picture ho na wo fan kwahye wo dem ho 500 years
menti ase
system ni dia wo hono so ya say Jesus ayi picture no wo betumi afa Jesus picture no now the one kasa wo picture now the aka ho now they are for 500 years. Every year, Jumama. I don't say na this I didn't buy you.
NMNT.
One day I won't. Hey, and go for a chabono no. Now, Papa Penny Moody, I was and somehow back can have family picture. Never Jesus picture, and I tell him when I pack with them. Now 500 years every year, Jumama. And also, can you meet Jumano one? I say your concert no movie.
Ebia ni gidie o de man na chidifo
no 500 years ni members na mo ho no 500 years no ha na beto 500 years na o ka sa akire wo 500 years no ha na beto no
me that's Janet
oh me fa kwanya we so entia okoto oh, okay, so me da ya me shira ene ne bra Freddie ma ya me shira ba ni de bebre wo but me dia se nti ya me aduma next week mo be se ne nkan yie pa wa ya me shira mo wa
piao Janet no hello
Same
yes sir
Mr. Same kenkaka ni maso mo takwa
for you to say
takwa de enkoye
oh sir
enkoye papa enkoye mame
takwa de say ska ho gold ho
na ke polita dia ba tu ense Same wa so nkoso Ghana fonso adwen nkoso na na bese me twom adwendina so Paul ni new latest no de be trouble no
wan ti say me gba na
me ma ti bia kenka em say ye e bobom no ase enkoye papa enkoye mame ase ejani oba uni ejani oba no
just a uchire mu wo ye breakdown of music ana
I want to be chimacho enkoye mame enkoye papa no ase Ghana enkoye
Debi o and I want the lyrics ni yo
na pie
na wo ye remix ana
Same ejani oba no ka na ye ase ti na do ba o mi awo
oh titi enyum no wankase enkoyi ko tie lyrics ni debi na wonti ni ye o chese oh tie lyrics ni ye o chese ekoyi de o hia no
enkoyi
oh konje ni video lyrics video no no akasa
mame ase enkoyi mame
o person o ye remix of the song wa
ayekete oba
Debi
ejani oba no ye kufo no ne ba omi ya
eno de o betimi aye remix na ba me abo enfan ko se paluta no mate
Yeah, no, yeah, remix for Brana, the only fan so I made the pa. Why? I made the Nkoye cry. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Me pacho dini baby are free.
Pacho me de akasi George me president.
Minua mane koye tie e dey na watete entertainment industry ni.
Yo, de me ma tete ne se le we na so ma Mrs. na be kan. Ba de ne de omo ye na nye. Aw le we ni asaw ya de a ade aw ta pat. Ba te se ade no pampa o ye na nye. Nti omo nya sa de na Kevin Taylor sem na raba brother ba pleka. Se Kevin Taylor obi abe fa na di na kwa brochure eno solve me problem thing. Ananso obi abe etia Kevin Taylor dan kama na me George. Eno no etia me like me bail ma me saying.
George.
Yes.
Program no.
Me you.
Your friend no me nam na me tete. We nya discussion. Obi nam ena watete ne de say o say Kevin Taylor didi sa akode yiratem. E de na wo wate. Enye ono no de na wa beka no na wo be counter no say one de ona
na me can't me canto like me
say na wate afa Kevin Taylor ho. Enye responsible.
Na me kano. Na me ka say Kevin Taylor asem na o kan no. Tran can you can so you and I say and Frank or say where they what didn't find so. But so far as one fan farmer finds on one say and no. And to me, now, same day, about the topic. But it's not a and some I have to say, I can. And I mean, when you say, something we know our kind, the fact you say, what kind of gens number debunk it? And then you cannot come on, you can't remember my statement.
Did this accord Yiratem? What is what did you Yiratem?
What's it, Kevin Taylor, this accord Yatem? I never saw what they are all come at one in at the moon. Maybe here one in at them. What I hear, near my Kevin, what is saying, what they are.
At the production room to say, and any part two na katikati. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, boss.
And Pacho dini baby are free.
Family Kelly, me can say half one no.
Calvin, my name.
Kelly.
Matete Calvin. Fache me Kelly, my name.
Okay. So, me mama Jo, Yadamase, Jumapa, Mobama, Ghana, na the Edicano. Me say, Ayamina, Namesike.
And the wanted entertainment industry no maha.
Yes. Oh, sir, only entertainment industry and I say.
Oh, I had the entertainment in Kwao. Entertainment here, your politics here,
me man me take a branch no buy and now about Kevin Taylor was seminal. And on a seminar dear. And on a seminar dear men fan to answer Kevin Taylor seminal fan to. Then me pese any patrona or frey, SCS. Ye woman penny that was Ghana, na your friend Tony Abua. But see, no one wants them. When near me and one cat will be a no edit industry now, you woman. So far as the way industry will be at me cat, will be at me can against them. And she said, Kevin Taylor can't say Yashrana. Or man penny that I it me the dean at them. I can't say Tony Abua. Kevin Taylor, the son they were didn't hear that. Your buy your back system. Name Manassi, I say, Sebi, yeah, Eddie Campo, and where being so.
Minia, where there is a jail tea, your radio so tea, your radio so, and I'm paying 40 and quadrity. Wo did you say, what's it me catch will be just Akasana or Kayan? The papa, Auntie, a so beside
the papa, no, offer. Dia di bote chino
ya BT ade no
nipa no eba platform ne so aba ewia se nyina Ghana fo nyina aba ebe ka se o man pini da e se ni aboa na obi be ka obi so ka na adwen a kire obi nso a wo ka tell me say ono no die mom nye na mom de edi nkan kan em de no no de ye
there be on cancer minua we kra nyi se o de ba aha anti condemn both men ka say
deɛ yɛde yɛ wei ne yɛ nti no yɛmfa bi nyɛ obi
ma na te aseɛ sɛ ɔte yɛ dikafoɔ deɛ ne deɛ a ɔnte deɛ di akyire no nso sɛ
medase why hwɛ adurube biara o ade a ɛnyɛ no wo sɛ Ghana yɛpɛ saa ne yɛde akɔfa comparison ne yɛde wei abɛto wei ho ne yɛde wei abɛto wei ho ade a ɛnyɛ biara ɛnyɛ kafra ade a ɛnyɛ biara ɛnyɛ obi adidi obi atam de atwam na obi bedidi obi atam yɛn condemn ni nyinaa ɛho hia why hello good evening
Good evening, Master Same.
me pacho udi ni baabi afre me free
Sɛ bibia bɔkɔ deɛ.
nyame adom bibia bɔkɔ
Metia Okutu. So ba transfer na damfo a yɛfɛn de green laje domiko kabej. Metia na papa.
ojo so
Metia mo ne adwuma pa mo yɛ. Me nam na me tete, ɛna me tete. Sɛ yes Castro. Nda na yɛ metia ofi metia yɛ
eno kre
Isia bibia ɔkɔda no nyame nhyira no. Ɔma no bibi pa. Ɔno nkwa n'anim bibia ɔwɔ.
yampa
Da Eric. Don't menam na me tete no entertainment program. Way. One, the Uber ka asema don't need evidence via a down. Masa, no repeat because a yes no asema boy the kaya no. Ebechi kasa abba ta asemi. The purpose of entertainment na yes no. No with the sound man asem. Etimisrao obia ta oba can we say where your entertainment program? Okay, entertainment you say. So because can asem na unim say attend the or what sabi or no only answer no you are against say who bet ma be kan what them but now is because the obesity and the same thing on to be active. No program na yet no na asem but unim the me to say you see Chatawali one releasing new song. I stop looking ACT papa. An Kurana.
Song ka utimi bo title na ka mekọ akọhwehwe de ama ba o de enye hwe minim se ebi foforo ho a na yento aso a producer obi gina so en fair last caller. Hello good evening me pacho di ni ba bia free
Okay, your family Eddie Mikasa free so too.
Eddie Manenko yetio.
Okay. Pacho nano me kind ewo social media say Uncle Fredima now or kase or MPP now no the reason tell the MPP ni say none papa MPP founder. Now me so Pacho the person be say ne papa no emudi enwe no ne papa na no o kan wo McBrown show no so say one share no say me freedom so phone no man da we na ase no o ye pipi ni na no ye pipi ni na ye mpese me bisa ko fedi mama me no because you see the country ye say papa o ye we say sound so kan ho and the country since the say bi onu ni na ye pipi ni no ye say dan ti ase papa you know uncle fedi so one my own church we ntire ye papa na mu de no ya na no opo no e de hwe ne cousin no aw ma o da o man to re na ati no ni papa fufuro bi na o ka sinti no we fan dey now no see it
asawo that's it wow officially yeah the minamna titi segment no akọ awie mame penfo akọ aba na ba ku bi akọ ama coach ba kwame
binya
akọ aba
unia akọ aba we dey me ye den kwajiso ye no sa political season we unia kotonu yetimi twa free ba bia don't be say o start here ni ma hu bi o no dey ko hey akwa no chale too much anyway mejoso say nyankopon dia ko asan adiaba nti mejoso bibia iboko
ede nyame ase coach
yeah uru so open masampa na he likes me ede kan
question no busa no
o say Ose papa e dey.
Ose mu dey hini like papa no. So you for the political affiliation there.
As one American say, their Father's Day.
Okay.
We are celebrating fathers.
Okay.
And I'm catching my papa Oyenyan Sanipa. He's a very good man. But I never come many you know. Our time and they say or tin and share more no. Or you offer simple. So I was advising say, Obi a obewa obi bia no. So ba no kra hu here o ma de say be me na metim baby. E na okofa no ma me ko die na maba. So you shouldn't put me say behind obra me wo ho na so I was making reference in 1980. Come on lima also no. Na milk be fed vitamin na green. Where you GNT say am alcohol say be kwa kwaji from school. To be quiet no na offer so for no the man offer so ka say me enye bi na me mra later. Sade ne me ya. So I said to myself, I will never rely on my parents again. And I did it. I never relied on them to. Now, in Tinya say, you Bapa, Yina, or founding father. No, and this is no woman on 1992, what I did for them. You can't, Mamma, oh, me. And then we call him and I check us upon. Master, Obunya and this more than Obi 1992, I was supplying and this before. Richard, I see how women are dancing. To go and campaign to mobile later this is some imagine say political season.
No kind of Father's Day no what keep.
I said na poor me classmate up here funny you know. Me hear the door line is just up punch me. It's normal. It's normal. Master radio nya dey bia. I don't say I can we can be high politically but I've been here for 7 years and I be boy. Nya no kwa na adwen. You pay Ghana here. That's all. Obi ani baby odi enti no msere no pay.
But
Sami mami kan say ene nkasa no. Me na na titiro na anoshi. Obi dey fair
politically entertainment.
Baby ya ka 5 months.
Asem no all can opposite or can politics now dey talk about the yire na ababishi.
Sa line no so no no. Owura ba ko ba be kan sem bia na say attempt dey be course ba former president Mahama. Unim akankasem no se obi di obi atema na se ye san te wa no se wo san kasem na ye kire se wu na wu di atema na fi but also I say until you amplifying it until obaye no anko betuma refer say obi di former president atem otia na but said the okan see so no what he didn't know ni say onu mo na dia o di atem no
because obi nte ya
edunim ye do kwa himfie se we di opani atema utim ka say dabi mandi na tem na mum se manom efum ya me panecho mpenifo mu panecho man o say na ka say ai me di na tem na me kan say ya ho no say dwan ne bejiwa ye ji umpri no if you say we di na tem ana so be di na tem mu mpenifo anim nti sometimes on radio so kasa no omo ba omo nti like omo nti ne ma biase enye fe say former president oba be ye president bi o say obesan akobeka bibisa afa no me ya pa nti na me pese me ye den
na ye bedin komo but ye nti we free on mansa 10 years pepe ni na Odwuntini Castro wo free ana ye hu ni bio coaching starting free way
exactly 10 years ago today on the 6th of July 2014 na mo Afrikiko na makoye Fury series by Jingle Amano TSC kwa kodidi tiedi no na lady ba kwamne be poso hima na entry or Jubilee House oba di so by say Castro ayira yeso wakowu insu now the Castro history no say me me ba JQ any ga ba ko fe ajigo anama tri no mo on ko fa Castro free takrade bae the Castro the first programming song professional we should do on JQ be man no
wow
yes you know from Papi on the 4th of April 2014 VGM ni ekotamale akwa show na Castro was the headline artist and he playing tina so the morning ayi na eko wan fa anko na wian de me seat se wan ko say we are flight na which means say show no ekokoye no maybe so be board member say me ko ya mama dwumade bi ho I had to sacrifice my seat for Castro.
Wow.
To friend Papi Zamazi ai oh say take ready for you know Zamazi ai me we feel that oba mu no fortunately we introduce one selfish we introduce Kofi Kinata after 10 years. What is Kofi Kinata doing? Winning all the awards.
Brilliant.
So I don't unfortunate if you are saying Yakupon Bono obody pe bi omoba Michael Jackson 50th year man he's gone but owu ye no after 15 years now you are 26 doing sika oda amamna mu no onya ne kra chen say de na owo when you leave a good legacy yeah na mesre say if we can do a concert this 10th year now I remember now and yes be July because you are in the political season jama mo say after December 7 enemy nyina to no be hu bia say if organization be how mutimi ayi bibi to remember Castro because we set the standard be say nyuma oni ayi boy Sakode has become a reference point. I just also call Adonai. Okoye is the most streamed song. Oh,
Nansea na ayi betuno. Ebetuna de so. Kamido.
Kamido between.
Say Kamido ne kuta record no.
The stream
100 million views.
Our YouTube. Na
ahead of
Adonai. If you say be kind na oba no share yibi. I say a short sleeves a yibi. You are seeing 25 entry now. Casual baby will be I mean funny crazy. It was rather unfortunate. So Nick Janet Bandu no me no ekonya na yife. But hey, life goes on. I'm visible here. There be a cool and grandma for crank common cobium. But still, people go there. The life will certainly it won't you are. When you say when you are the life will life will definitely at a coming come and Senegal. What is a good year so but quite good presidents aba. Oma bo bia ba any there. If so you know. Cause one day but there should be a concert to Anna him. But Kofi Kinata share any munyampa.
Yeah.
Some we Castro assembly there. Oka I mean ayareho. Didn't you Emmanuel Reho say? Or 1,000. Who's a Castro? No, or a very versatile artist. Very, very versatile. To me, rapo. To me, like there's and then the hooks are they were like always on point. And to miss such a person, your industry, no, that's a because a film. Now, one said there's so many mysteries surrounding his disappearance. Men can't say death, even though legally, no, he's declared dead, no. There are so many mysteries surrounding the win. Yentimi or like Yentimi unravel, like how to understand what really happened. But when him, and on one of the major problems are. When things happen, we should dedicate time and effort to understand. Say a day in the sea. Okay, like the disappearance, what really happened? Said there could be some footnote be as to how to make even the river no safer than it is. Maybe assembly sea and make 3 times because you know it's part of tourism area. And now there are still people who go on the jet ski and they enjoy the rides and all that. But as to what happened, no, say a bit no, we don't know. Bambo Beni we don't know.
No investigation.
No, the investigation also said they wanted to try to either get him or retrieve the body and all that, but they weren't successful.
That means we don't have any report.
So, anonymous problem is here. Now, still no. The river is being used for tourism and recreational activities. A bambo ben the war or more Siciano or Mokohom. Because okay, that's the last year. There was a man who was doing diving, they call the shipwreck here, friend Titanic, and when it exploded here. I mean, they are spending quite a fortune to find out why and how to make that activity safer. But it may not be so. So and still no, people are enjoying the place. It can be a crampona, maybe some way be or as for Castro. Something that to remind us say there was such a great artist or buyer. Anka but as I was anka nyane time for anko bia daw nobody and then we wait and then something will happen again and then we talk and then it goes off again. Sa style na yediti we are saying no minya emwa. Inti yema sa 10th anniversary of the disappearance of Janet Bandu and Castro no. En Kenya yen say when things happen we will delve deeper and find out what really happened.
Coach is suggested say a concert in his memory. I said this thing almost I think 7 years no we declared on this same platform.
Is that way okay? Anka musical. Ebetimi edimu akotene. Actually said they can do something, and then also he has colleagues.
Kofi Kirata should spearhead this one.
Yeah, and then when we want like an organizational way, because Kofi Kirata as a one man. Well, you say ni show now he hasn't problems so. Etika music abetimi abam I use the popularity of Castro no
heroizing him
and all that. But that's what I said. And collaborations. What I said. So they all could come in and then we do something. These are some of the things that even music and Kasakrampono, people will see the activities they are doing. But still, no, it will go down the drain like Bibia and Yede NC, and when we forget about it.
Okay. And then he be deep come more be because of National Theatre. Openi meneneshia. I baby obebe fia bi anamina moha. National Symphony Orchestra. Yeah, be deep come more. But you be microphone mami. Say music there. Idea when it jam pa. But you mun chin microphone. Okay. Castro, no one no.
Minim nekakra.
Sa, we 10 years ni. Them paying for can we be kafa.
Mini omuya adwen pa, mini omuya adwen say yetimi ye bibi. Na ye de kai no say de openi kai. And I feel so the openi kai bibia usha. A higher mind and say you to me delve into it and find what really happened and whether it's still safe for us to use that place for the tourism thing that we are doing.
That's it. I feel maybe National Theatre come on. National Theatre what to say is here.
Boy modern.
Sir. Say the heat, no,
heat, will be a thing of the past very soon because any America,
sir, you be done a queen. Now, Yambra, Jumedia now would do or National Theatre.
Oh, okay. I will turn 60 on Thursday, 11th July.
Woo! Glory be to God.
And in public services, so when you are 60, then you are retiring. I decided to do a concert just to show a little bit of what I have done over the years. And yeah, concerting team but about 2 hours be or an hour and a half. Kakra ebobo nyom kakra bi na experiments be into you want to show it to the public. We ventured into hip life with one hip life artist and veered off it into gospel. It the chair public and yesterday and also beko.
Okasa retire. Juma Ben would do a National Theatre. You can't work as your service.
Okay, first of all, people, when I tell people I'm retiring, they say, "Oh, but I said, oh, I'm not retiring to stop work. I'm retiring from public service to work for myself. I'm now going to work. I'm now going to start work for myself." Me joining National Symphony Orchestra in the year 1989.
Wow.
When I was a very young man. As a cellist, you'll be a obocello. And then Nyankupon ya adum mamiku school kusuya adie minya scholarship from British Council to go study conducting and arts administration in 1996. Me buy na akwenya oho say memwa the organization na me fimono. So I decided to help, and we started in the year 2001. So I was conducting Ngakra and assisting Ngakra. Then in 2003, then director went back. He was a Ghanaian German, and he left all of a sudden. So the opportunity was there. I was doing the conducting and playing my cello at the same time, and schooling at the same time. So to me, really school, no. Now for the director also retire like I'm retiring, and so the opportunity came and we applied and I got the opportunity. This is 2008. I became the director and conductor of the orchestra, and I've been the conductor since.
Wow. Since 2008.
Yes.
It's what from one decade. Wow. Now, national orchestra no maybe a kofuti almost said the name mujuma pa mudi symphony orchestra no
Oh, it's a group of instrumentalists. Sometimes we had choir to 8 depending on the repertoire. You use instruments, to play music. But our mandate as an institution is to educate, preserve our music culture, and also help in music education. And so we go to schools and we teach children. We do private lessons in our place, very cheap, so people can afford to come. I'm just coming from a rehearsal with a couple of young men and women, trying to form a youth orchestra that will feed the main orchestra when people retire, like I'm retiring.
Young core instruments Modi Jumano. Said one after a day instruments being a kaboom.
Okay. The orchestra is mainly in 3 parts, 3 main parts. We have the string section, we have the wind section, and then percussion. But in the wind section we have the woodwind and the brass, and the percussion we have the tuned percussive instruments and the untuned ones. For example, the piano is a tuned percussive instrument, or the timpani is a tuned percussive instrument. But if you see like a bell, the gong we play is not tuned. So, and our local drums are also not tuned, but we do our best to get close to what we know course. But the string instruments now are basically the violins, the viola, the cello, and the double bass. And then the woodwind instruments are the flutes, not our tentabane. This is the Travis flute, oboe, clarinet, bassoon, and then the French horn is in the middle. It cuts both ways. You can go into woodwind, it can come into brass. And then the brass, you have the trumpet, you have the trombone, the tenor trombone, the bass trombone, we have the tuba, the auxiliaries. We don't have a big orchestra, so we don't have the auxiliaries. But the normal symphony orchestra will be between 80 and 120 people.
Wow.
But in the late 19th century, it became bigger. Wagner was using 250 people for orchestra. So, and they do all kinds of things. We use triangles, we use rattles and everything. Yeah, Hanoye and Shedan use those Yamadi Bebre. Yes.
May I sure say, wako radio interviews, ni other interviews are Kafa orchestra, but you in person. May I sure say, what should that conchisa? I never person me share that you growing up. A fan of free. Udia kasa wa for the tour this day and now busua be na free mu fa me coach na dem do ko
okay me dia ngasa ye Isaac Ameni ano.
Okay, Isaac Ameni
ano me me yenkreni but me papa ye fantini.
Okay,
papa fi Muri. Now, what else do you want me to say about myself? I usually don't do it.
Yeah,
so, okay. Let me see if I can do it. At age 4, my parents were transferred to. My parents were teachers, so they transferred to Adan. So I'll say I grew up in Adan, first cycle, from class 1 to Form 1. Then we did primary and primary and middle school. Now, City come entrance into me back secondary school in Accra. So I lived with my grandpa in Accra whilst my parents were in Ada. And so, yes, I can speak Dangbi, I can write Dangbi because we had that education. And I'll say that my music actually, I nurtured my music in Ada because I remember those times there was this program we do in the schools, basic schools, music competitions and traditional drumming and everything. So we're doing the Agbeko and this, so the rhythms that we're doing those times, I realized in my later part of school time, you know, Jinja me music kakra. So in the secondary school we started doing music, we started, you know, doing the construction of scales and those things. I realized I was very interested in it. So any music sheet you see, I want to read, because we started learning reading and transcribing from staff to software notations and read that. So from there, I think I joined a church choir, and a choir master once, who became my I'll say my mentor, came to church. He was coming to teach a piece of music from Haydn's creation, and there was this tenor solo that starts and then he said he can do it. Onemi.
Point you straight
to the choir penny for now. I didn't join the choir new, so he said he can do it. And I was he's new, and he says he can do it. So after rehearsal, he spoke with me. So I started going to his house to learn the part, because I need to prove to the people that I can do it. And so I did it, and we had this anniversary, and I sang, and then he said, do you want to do just singing, or you want to do something else?
Patrol, and then the help kaka. Yeah, uche we tramfunia. On say ya kwa foni nyumbi wo hono ma obi ne start. Sa bi na wo kan. Ai so obi kan eto.
So yeah.
Tenor. Na wo to ansa na kwa
na ajiso.
Okay, nyumko.
Oh, I think it's the first chorus in the Haydn's creation.
Okay.
Say been to Anna. Says I know my voice. I awake a car, but me I don't remember the entire thing.
Okay.
I think it's now vanished before the holy beams. Something. No, vanish before the holy beams. Something.
Okay. But how was the response? For
oh yeah, I mean no, because I me a very reserved person. Now Obia name say I could do a thing like that. From there, he asked if I could learn a musical instrument, and he himself is a cellist. Okay. And I said, okay, why don't you teach me your instrument?
Okay.
I was at the time working with the then P&T, Post and Telecommunications. At the time, that was in 85. What I do is I use my break time to go and learn the cello.
Okay.
Yama break now. General Post Accra General Post Office. No, so huge more art center. Until my break, I know me journey. Na me kono na makusia na maba. And then something happened. So it got to a point I became so interested, and I stopped working and was going to just study because I said I wanted to do it very well.
The post office near Tiaka.
Near Tiaka. If you ask me why I stopped, I don't know. You know,
the passion,
a youthful
decision. Basa boy.
I don't regret.
Wow.
Because music has taken me so many places, so many places. Places anchor I may not be able to go.
A bit said.
Okay. I've been to the UK 5 times to study. Then now music. I've wined and dined with mayors, ambassadors.
Wow.
Top. I've been to the BBC to speak with people. I've met big top conductors. I mean, I don't know. Yes.
All over the world. What to cry pa?
Me too quite be brave. Me quite am to UK. But then I've met people, and they've touched on my life. Wow. The meeting them, talking to them, learning from them is what has made me who I am.
And we are going to celebrate you at 60.
At 60.
11th of
July. That's my date of birth.
National Theatre.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm using the day to raise funds to get a PA system for the symphony orchestra. The orchestra is usually played indoors. But these days we get clients, asking us to play for them outside. So if we get PA system that can power our instrument, because all our instruments are acoustic.
Yeah.
So playing the open air, we are not many. If we were many, it will be okay. But we are not many. So if you get things like that, it will help.
11th, Ediane Bekoswan Kasa. Like the day na kasano activities at the Kosono.
Well, my initial aim is to play a few of my favorite tunes or music, and then just bow out nicely. But people have started coming. I want to perform in your concert. I'll perform this for you. Even poets are coming. They want to do something. So it's going to be a mixture of artistry.
Celebrate your life at 60.
Yes.
Obiba again ahoboana on famra me who rate no 100 Ghana cedis. So mo share your live on TVSYZ no yeah flyer na to so. I say rate no 100 cedis
only.
Yeah, they best celebrate you know. They were there. What kind of audience 100 they say so.
Kruma Edding. I was looking at making it very affordable for a lot of people to come, rather than The idea is people think orchestral music is for the elite.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to. Well, that is the perception. But I believe that music is supposed to be for everybody.
But a particular type of music connected to.
So I made it my business to make it affordable to everybody. Yeah. In some of our programming, we went to book home to play to them.
Okay.
Yes, and there are pieces with my logo in it. We sent it to them, we played to them, so they realized that okay, they can play our music. Then they started identifying with that music is titled Accra Symphony, and the third and the fourth movements are Balogo tunes. You can hear the Balogo tunes. Well, when we got there, they started singing along, so you can imagine the effect on them.
Me say a brand TB. Your friend Fim. When you be here, you be pa mwa.
Ampa.
Yeah. This is hip life. Hip life is our life. Ja. Yeah. I just brought and I'm crying bonnet. Or therefore, I'm trying to kill myself. Your friend me boy see I come, me the sempan and I'm sweet. I tell to have what me yep. Me the pane back on top of my bro. I'm pan. Odi for piano ni mo nyam body chrome te mo se me nyam. Meso me ko nemo mo kai de bi. I was the voice of the youth, man. My birth was the beginning of the movement. Te mo se me nyam shit yeah, then you goof, man. Used to be the real deal, Joe. Me was proof, man. Yeah, me buy it, and you mama me buy it. Mr. Achia me your brown for the prior. If you know me suit to a coin come on the buy and I see the father say ni kai.
This is Boss Siako, Fem Music, and National Symphony Orchestra. Itika Krebi, Ope Inasha, ko onu motra video. Umunyina no jina ni muna. Oh, your rap no fe come. Maybe dear me who ye many jepa say, at least be thinking out of the box. The ordinary thing and confront tanye. Saturday could be or BBC Extra. I saw it with the Nefepa. Obabe who and Fimbe who. Obe who. Oba no say, again, no common media.
Okay, Oba no say, opese oye sa we no na yenye we no me catch and say okay we'll draw the budget and give it to him. To call in I'm sending the budget sign friend catch him say budget I mean they say so I said okay yemma scanning impediment we'll do it now we are they are shed here by and one miss you and we did it. It was on the 27th of October last year. The program no. Maybe I don't want money to be impediment because sometimes me believe say uye bibi na uye ni ya. The thing will bring the money. You don't have to chase money and say, so when we can do it and the money will come.
Would you say or say ka bibi to say night I celebrity musicians TGMA. I think we factor more into or more activities now and more spotlight
yeah starting you know we were part but make me feel say obia obedi bibi enim no or ne interest area
okay
inti ema ade no shift kakra maybe the ones at the top right now or more interested in your side so
which means my depend.
Oh yes,
na money mo collaborate.
Yes, yes. Starting our conference center, we were playing at the awards night. But say a interest in shift kakra, and this time so the amount for doing sikam baby more than we. But say idea omu feature ya beboa.
But you can also have discussion with them. Maybe because it's good. Say you represent the whole country.
Yeah.
Your name.
Yeah. Yaka Assembly. Yaka BB. Not too long ago. I think a month ago we had discussion. So I'm hoping that it will bear fruits in maybe by close of the year.
Wow. When you na me dana me ya me tin hu say nka mo ne mo eye bia Kimpaluta asedeya abeya obi e to bi me peno orchestra form ahwe.
We are there. Bibisa no is possible. Because the transcription of the music and everything and to say bibisa or no be pesoya on famrantam because it takes time to listen and transcribe for all the instruments and that. So Kacheno, you should come, you shouldn't be afraid.
Paluta next year because next year no next year your friends say under a year calendar yes to the year besa aye dey amanyum as a system no view ti Kimpaluta me catch koye Mr. No idea e be easy yenko 11th ni view na san me jaw kwan
okay
ti exactly sisu bio mame 11 to be ba a day na o me expecting.
In fact, all expected music, all expect you can see some your dance company would be catch him say he wants to do something. So music, dance, drama, poetry, gospel, so we do a little bit of gospel music at the beginning, then we put Western classical in the middle, and then we end it at home.
Wow. And then 100 Ghana cedis.
Only.
Time.
7 p.m. sharp, they are starting. I'm say a bit because there will be after party. Into everybody to So exactly an hour and 45 minutes we should be out.
Wow. Now after party na call so say National Theatre the more you know.
Well, I don't know after party ni a bit me call baby baby I because we be announce after the show.
But coach
yeah.
Mr. No.
Yes, sir.
I think it can we enka. Abraham Ekuno. You we are there say so a concert. Away. Did come aboard na baso. Getting to 60 enche bia. Yeso enu bi. E bi duru ho. Na papa wayade. Some say music you reading news. And I mean people I jump music. I you open be call it. Teacher ni ba kwa no cha de. Somebody was good but he Oba who said why I'm taking why
yeah so we were university now me hear music oje na chere me na me hulu so ba kokra
enti my music school probably college
keyboard by Hammond organ and a piano too. The piano and they say, yeah, I used to be a bit teeny. So the interest in music, you know, apart from few musicians and that on my power no, I could join school choir, say the piano. Other people know man said that and yet because we I get into music. Say me my brother boom, but my life 10 years. Cause the man better me, you know, music. I did you many beer we are singing now, me damn see it is true music, yeah. The damn to music we are now in here, yeah. Now what's up quiet yeah or that orchestra do it easy because also we know to now. Oh I violin for me bad 10. Who that to be and I almost know I got acoustic instrument, you know. So strings, you know. Maybe I'm here the proximity, maybe I'm keep over here, but I put on keep what. Then you have to have effects on the strings. So sometimes and a team a problem. So take tunes of old. Say kind of piano and said then you entry middle C no region I 44.1 megahertz 0 megahertz now you know. You got only 24 in some of the music of old I know we break a off till so papa. But as a conductor we a conductor be a timpani bo why Bobia at the same time. No, I saw okay, you know. Maybe I say the state awards. But as usual, Kabana and Ministry of Arts, Tourism, Arts and Culture, Papa, we can one doctor, no, and nano. So why you be it's also not catch you say. So now, acoustic room to say theater, and I want another symphony, no, at me. Because we get hand on the Beethoven those days, and now call away you have. FKK. Because most of the films are never scoring in they were doing until they are Yamaha a balancing near that year. Only sample send Yamaha and tell car for one that one on the keyboard bed 10 or 5. No one send your sign will be you are two the same papers, but similar it's not the same. Because the authentic nature of how with theory, what I say, basically, in Bunyan, tea, and then Uncle Azika no. But me I admire all my Ghana now 60 years. In fact, say oh yeah admire or probably say that our open China area yeah. People are going to forget about you. Your presence will not be felt anymore. It is a what me am do ho anya ni be akaba now I hope say ka Ghana ka dey ya ka baba yi ke bi o music school bi kwa ke bi man creative arts no and that ka home anko all to a training because look Ghana have that music. The music you know here, you know. They said Obia play, most of them play from memory. Yeah. Because learning I ding. Someone for two don't call Abuchi Rebia. Near one staff on one. To me in reading about ye. Be over. Fortunately, you know, do other chord progressions. Some here, you don't know why your course, so you can follow suit and then play. What you say? It is subject I know you know about super because conducting a power that one. Quite Thomas Bonino German. I've been there for almost 30 years. Yeah. On the Baba much they didn't do quite an it's the orchestra there and yes will be a boom guy man on Bovalin on reading no so and yes to know be two chamano. It's be much and say come on here by force the decision I try and sign about way because you know teacher also at there until one teacher a very uncle may he rest in peace on the buyer was started say music for name Mr. Satari almost chairman for pa and then your very class pianist be a free people near mano. We are guru near Mano, Ohio, or Bob piano rough. It's a boss. I salute you this and they respect you, me teacher amount. Wow. I stand and salute you because music. Thank you. Music is easy. Thank you. For him to conduct that kind of part, Ghana National Theatre, any other Indian, then we move from so oil bomidium, they will celebrate. My name is Jeffrey Chemensa. It is at the Cano. Number 11 is my number. I was born on the 11th of October. So I will be there. Yes. Now maybe I be shook because when music is what a raw one what you say. Now engineer drone you won't cancel any echo. Yeah. Yes, we have for to suffer ya. Omo kwa mo bi nka ho. Unja be 14 kan ko 100. Now boss that impact in terms of music no impact it to your people. Yes. Now once a while no you set up a consultancy services. We have workshop for people to come and learn the basic because then no okoha bibia wa had everything most of people learn a lot of things but we are consultancy services now Ministry of Arts and Culture but mo hwe me na papa yi we are juma for almost 34 years and double pension. A buying. Also beginning emoluments na dey nyenso mobile consultancy services mobile baby bia ade concerning the nation concept bia we invite you no be placement of certain things kra no onim boss ayiko you are don no budget bo you are don coach can cry music easy for dancing shit
may I present to you
Mr. No institution na ohede a very 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 important institution in our industry and in Ghana for that matter, because when omuma yenyum nyina form what I say like how omo say ye draw nyum no so the better you can play it a chirima nyina they preserve those things what I say na adeba ko ye ya e mama ye din a me hwe no eno susu na ebema ne adwuma koye no ebe chepa no any infimfim collaboration oye no because when now I can say symphony enye elitist like but so far as the perception has come out say eye san abuche krampo san etie because answer na bit ma call symphony so kotinase no masa you can pay about $1,000 now who the street is about me $1,000 now I'm talking about $1,000 enti emupi but when the problem is say ye papa no ye janom na they came before us they understood what symphony orchestra does for the brain. It has healing properties. It resets you, like it changes your mood to reset order. Na eneno it like bing 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 it be hot. There is a study that says oh driver can not burn you drive very fast and that's where they come in. But we say because ye tie ho free omo ho ntino na obeti omudin kwapo na ache but your can say otimi call bukom to laze with them and mom kwa started said we were appreciating them no excellent into the from come when you two now what we need to do is say the new form of music by a friend of hip life now. The day I saw in film pet, what came to mind me say, if we could get people like Obrafo on board, get people like Lord Kenya on board, Reggie on board. Now you we could bridge the old and the new form, and that's it. Say it me be me Kenya. Anka yibetimi enya concert yibetimi yibenyusu the symphony orchestra with the rappers no and I say hip lifers now masa you would love to go and kibetimi this year for Obrafo the next year for this person sani ye wotiti sa and their relevance no anka it will but also so you can see the picture you can see the picture and this one can go into part of the project now again say beyond the return where sometimes I have not me my ideas no too much that's it they will take it but they won't credit you what I say because we did a lot of events Ghanaian authentic Ghanaian and when you have the symphony now we are hip life now. You are selling Ghana like in a different form and taste. The person comes and listens to the music. Obinya an experience. It will give you repeat visits. So you see, we need some people to sit down. Because idea no ashasienu. We can form a group. I say, let us do this thing for beyond the return. Na yenfa like any bibia be yen kaidom nka betima yama one day you could bring a Jay-Z, you could bring so many of the external rappers they will come and celebrate what we are doing because we've added another dimension to the rap music and we sell it to the people and we make money Enti obi say ya or retirement no. Me can say actually in Canada, yes, it's a retirement. That's where your life begins.
Yes, that's exactly what I tell people. I'm not going to
work when you are going on retirement, that is where you have all the experiences. Okay, first in the experience is not always the same. Government there. After July 11th, no, all those experiences, no, but what you will do with those experiences, no, and no problem, no. Inti bomudiani some entrepreneurial people around you. Oh no, they share ideas and how we can bundle them together. Said the bear, you don't sleep on the experiences. You can live even the years after retirement, you know, to be in active private service for your own benefit and also for the benefit of the nation. And once again, said the senior Ekayano, yeah, that was this was my respect. We talked to one salute. Thank
you. The chairman and Kwame Bodu answer. Now, sir, before some more corner, what will be your final words to your listeners, your viewers,
Well, Masema Meka ni say music is a very important, let's say, tool in our culture. We do everything singing. Even when we were in our mother's wombs, they were singing. Me am fun to say school dropouts na music. I had very good support from my parents when I decided to go deep into music, because I told them that, well, I want to do music, but then I won't do it anyhow. I want to do it and do it well, so I can stand anywhere in the world without fear. Me who brody na me popo, because they always fear with school no me fear bi, and I me di na wo me mu no me di account. And they said, well, my daddy said, well, okay, if that's what you want to do, we give you all the support. And then he paid my first school entrance something, and then I continued. So music here nyama bebre, it heals, it rejuvenates. Me say me do feel na my bra. I only listen to music. I don't remember the last time I took paracetamol.
Oh,
wow.
When I'm tired and I have headache, I only listen to I drink water and listen to music. Then I doze off. I wake up strong. It's very therapeutic, and it penetrates even to the bone. It can penetrate your skin because it's proven. Say, when you play music, it feels it. I can prove it because I have 2 girls who respond to music. They responded to music when they were born, because I was playing music to their mother when she was pregnant with them. Every evening, I was playing Beethoven and Mozart to them. Every evening. So when she's crying, all I need to do is to slot in the CD, and then she goes quiet and listens to the music. So, and we are told that her heartbeat is not 4, it's in triple time, and that is why when you play fast music, you become hyper.
Exactly, that was what I was saying.
When you play slow music, it actually puts your heartbeat
down slow,
so your blood pressure and everything comes down to the normal level. That's music therapy.
So that's it. That's it. Best Ghana for you. I say, Juma daily or Juma power team. Yamrani and support you on the 11. Till November. Coachy, Yabako. Yeah, that's it. Mr. Isaac
I know.
So let me give you one of this.
Okay.
Your friend boys yako, me dia sempa and I'm sweet yatima to have me yep. Me dia de pane back to consumer bomb bro. I'm pa. Odi fo piani ni mo nyam body chrome te mo se me nyam me so me ko nemo mon kai de bi. I was the voice of the youth man. My birth was the beginning of the movement. Ti mo se me nya shit ya the you goof man. Used to be the real deal, Joe, me was proof man. Yeah, me buy it, ejuma me de buy it. Mr. Action me your brand for the prior. If you know na me so to a coin come on the buy and as the father say ni kai.
Bosiako, a great film. On Ghana Symphony Orchestra and a yen fefe. Tourism education and a edruso.
I want. Let's go.
I'm too spirited, I'm cool tempered. They say my dance is serious, my girls are hips yo. I love my soccer, all my ladies taste like sugar. I'm made in Ghana, I'm made in Ghana, I'm made in Ghana, I'm made in Ghana. You can take me to London, I'm made in Ghana. You can take me to Lagos, but I'm made in Ghana.
Kwame Boadu Anso.
Nia.
Kwabebio.
Yeah, na I'm say Mr. Anoma yina no.
They have a different class.
Yeah. Unim. No kwani say ade na oni mfimfim eyeye no. Bepese civil servants na they should take a cue from that. Once or say on money budget. Then he realized say budget no be obstacle to giving birth to something that great in terms. Okay, let's put that one aside. Let's go to the creative side. But dear Mr. Noyeno, he has given birth to a new dimension of our music.
Yeah.
Okay, and now long after he's gone, Krampono, people will still remember him. People will still, because when I heard that piece, I knew it was a masterpiece.
Yeah, of course.
And Ubia Mohun said, or see with TSR track, oh no, this is different. It's like when you heard Reggie's song, you know, the like you something struck you that no, this is a different level. And sometimes we call where officers are, especially civil services officers are, they always will want to put an obstacle why something cannot be done. You know, like
your doors power we be fair violin for me 20. We be fair we move and you know
but you know that on the side there is always a reason for the Ghanaian civil servant why something cannot be done,
especially when you are not with them. On count.
Yeah.
We need that particular.
It can be done. It can be done, and they will have a way to frustrate you. Go and come. Say, oh.
Population and housing census. Yeah, Jenga Momo 2010. Professor No Sadaroma. Time that you know. Up to the
they will frustrate you. And it'll be our civil service. That civil service and catch you. Nothing gets done.
Call me. I'm telling you, coach.
Nothing gets done. Okay.
Coach.
Yeah. Was a boy condition. Boy, I want to do. As any player can say, "I no popo." Would you want to do it? I say, "I condition you." We are. Adam. Abutre. Okay. Abutre. I want to bet kwa. Na you three one. Nah. Yeah, travel coat, no.
Yeah, travel.
Sir. Travel is more than seeing of sights. it is the change that goes on deep and permanently in you and in the ideas of the living. So what this is telling us is say utukwanya enye nema na uhunu kwa ana eye ade a wunya nemu a lot of changes enema nsakraye bi ekoso wo mu sansakra na eye afibol
enye mihu edan tintin
oh that be
but one kasa oni pe
like something changes in you that is in your head with trimuno
said you see dwene
yeah also
to your nema
but sometimes in we am see travel changes bigotry and stuff like that what I say nkofo nipa ho no wafa adwen bia for mo so we dey say no mote na so utu kwan na ukukuhia wo mo na so oh sa de odwen for mo ho enye de entisa something has changed in you permanently and then the money buy a travel. So what this piece is saying is and yet just the tall buildings or the flora and fauna you see and a might travel a the changes now a cosu ewo munu obetime to kwan ko baby a obon say baby a wotu kwan ko ye no ye nto enema enye den engu fom ukọ asen kushia udo tinkra ha onom pure water na wato away sometimes ko bo water trotro mu wato away na ko bo bi what I say your friend say 1 liter water no matter atwene and all that but so ukọ asen kushia you can't do that there but asenkushia e Ghana okay enti se ukọ asenkushia that training that will go into you because we come omo environment no well kept no one throws or no one litters around enti saade na we be hunu no e be bokoko said no I can't do that misuban bonne no am dey think cry no eni kuma se no mintimi nye e wasenkushia but what I say into bank na bi mu a ubon sa fe wuntimi nto bibi ntwene asa obi aso wonsa edo bi na aso wonsa eye ekwantuo ana amount sa ensakraye no so it changes something permanently in you and these are some of the reasons why you should travel.
Thank you very much. Ene ye kwa ifa
ene yenko echirikra baby a no maybe start series be on what we call ecotourism but no menche dudu ecotourism yeah na abante bi so ye bibi wo that area me pese me bona baso na me pese me introduce ecotourism no and a chire amanfo. Now for the next 3 weeks, that is this week, next week, and then the following one, matritino into a bofo. I say, yeah, triti day, akum, inti, and nadia a ecotourism, and a mede a buy.
Ubechi musay
now, ubi makawo, we mo protocol mo na mabom home didn't say mechimo aba. Na amayi na yatase na ecotourism no you define it say a form of tourism marketed as responsible travel. What I say a form of tourism which is marketed as responsible travel. What proponents says that it is sustainable tourism. Ecotourism now it's also edin a friend say sustainable ekomu ekire say utu kwan now uko to say natural areas like natural areas are a conserve environment what I say. So in this case when you talk about ecotourism it means that you are traveling to natural areas. The idea is that they conserve the environment. As I say, and where the tourism itself also teaches you, the traveler, and I say the tourist, I say, your friend say, environment important. So you see that the attractions na ɛwɔ ha no ɛnyɛ skyscrapers. Attractions no ɛnyɛ mighty bridges and stuff like that. Attractions no ɛyɛ flower and fauna and the natural habitat of animals and how to conserve that natural habitat. No, what are we protecting them from? Protecting it from human impact. Say the bear a nipa enye den and say sa biaye no. It is a unya a tour and as a travel where you are going to such a place, okay, and 2 where the conservation no important, and then 3 you be education on such things now makana. It's called ecotourism. Now the problem is that in our nation now you almost see conservation of the environment, it's probably at its very lowest level. Of all the history of this land, I'm not talking about Ghana. We're talking about the history of the land, because the land was before Gold Coast. The land was before Ghana. In all the history of this land, the period we are living now, no, some revenue with the least respect for the environment. I mean that this is like, it's alarming that we are having serious ecological disasters, and in it 1 year. So so ecotourism now, it's even more important than any other time in our history as a people, because it is the environment that sustains you. Now people don't understand that. Then you think that environment, that the environment is also a living being just like you. The environment is a living being just like what? You. So if you are there, you are taking in toxic substances over time, massa, what will happen to you? Yamutu nampa. And we are on the brinks of the Yamutu. The pinnacle of the Yamutu. Then we are all hot. We are coming down. Now, name person meko even ecotourism no not too much, because we have so many of the way I can't know. But I'm talking about a near even on daily basis. You bet me here to sustain the environment now a war around us. Accra used to be an area now you woody like trees ever hapa. Na in kasa eye baby na enua ewo hapa papa.
The day see
Subaina the see Subaina. In fact, you call London now. There are more trees in London than human beings. Yes. So what it means is that it makes the air you breathe purer.
You try good to see that.
Yeah, but you see, I quite say you feel say when you are developing, you must develop against environment, against nature. How do you do that? As if you can produce your own air. As if you can produce your own water, or you can produce your own food. How do you do that? So you can't develop, or you can't develop at the disadvantage of nature. I mean, this education, I don't know how I can hammer it enough to get into your school with Trimu. I say, when you think you are developing, you are building skyscrapers and you are building whatever, nature or the environment must suffer. One says these days, we are born kind pa. You know, just before the rains started, Utunam kan ultimate say you are hitting your body. Ultimate say yes, you can feel say something is hitting you, and we are all crying. Say Charlie, we are do. Meanwhile, we are the very same people who are yakosu ewia no say nyeden embo. Because when say one number bit say o de baby a yemfa baby a enua wo. If I say ewia ebo pa. Na one number baby a enua ewo a the temperature no baby enua one e be say 18 degrees.
Yemfa say Achimota forest.
Yes. Thank you very much. Obo say e ho no unam inside ho the temperature no be 18 degrees. But uba e kwan ni mu a baby a concrete ni wona e betimi akot say 38 degrees. What is the difference? Or who caused the difference? Or what caused the difference?
Inuano. And there are places on earth even after COVID no go for a share mask. Do you know why? Because their air it's so impure, so polluted. I say they must wear the mask all year round. Do we really want to get to that point? And for what? For what matter? For what matter? The places like China and Japan and co, they have very, very impure air, like polluted. So you see somebody building a house. Now there Mr. Kwampo sometimes buggers and kwana muhe msere. Akwa kwatena bruchiri. Anka bo hunu sɛ enua ya DCC areas a ma real estate wo real estate Kwampo na sɛ enua wo hɔ a ma the value of your real estate odan no ekosoro. Okay? So why would you cut a duade si with the no? I say upese utwa etotwene. It doesn't really like, you know, asem okay me okay na asem the madwin e ko estate amewure ma he say enua wo ha.
No, o si dan ya say o si estate. The first thing you should do tini madam for bi o hinu o si hotel bi oda. Me call or family call as a tourist way. Me call them say the first thing you need to do is plant trees in an organized fashion. Organized fashion, na nya fefefe ne ntwa edan no ho ehia onim de ntia because ebema ehwa yenyu ama even air condition be use crown be less air conditioner use crown. You see, we need to educate the Ghanaian to understand say the ecology or the environment, you know. We must bring the environment to our own, if friend say, advantage. But we are at disconnect. I say, I feel say when you see tree, I think it reminds you of your village. And because you don't like your village in Tino, you must cut the tree down. I mean, what is that? Now, what we are going to do with eco-tourism, and say we are going to teach people. You say you are not going to travel, no problem. We are bringing the education to you. Now you chill ecotourism, and some of the things you can do and can happen say ebebwa ama the disaster na ye cause environment no. It's what I mean. I have a plan na metimi mate ensu roba yenom in Accra no by as much as 40 to 50%. Na mamin share with you. We are about 6 million people in Accra. 6 million people in Accra. Now, every day, the average human being is supposed to take about 6 sachets of water. 6 sachets of water. Probably more. In Kolano, more change. In Kolano, from 6 to 8 and all that. So that you can stay refreshed and away. And multiply 6 million people by 6
sachet of
water every day times 1 month. This is ecotourism. How you beat me lessen the impact of human activity on the environment, and we are starting today. Next week,
Thank you very much, Professor Kwame Bodu answer. A couple of nanas or Nyanto Boise. Nanagazo say, me chia team na emano. Nanagazo na odi information be send me. Me who say date no August in measure that afre no na wachichi ma event bi a ebe koso ewo is it Amsterdam nti minim nana me fro no wachichi mu ye na next week no metimi am information ni ye pa sanso na minia Frankie 5 so send me details bi ni nyina meji nkyere mu ye na media mamu make out say you are live on Power 97.9 FM. Yes, also we're live on TVSYZ. Sir, and you streaming on all our social media handles. Facebook is Power 979 FM and YouTube also SYZ Broadcasting. Yeah, but yeah, ina menam na metete na make out say ex natural mineral water adaruma na ye di dwumadi ebro ope insu edi aye ujuma bia wudi eye parties a ni nyina sisi anso new bottle aba kese tese ye bottles nyina eda nso unya bi wo baabi a o efe yi pa o maye na kese kakra de aba no bia na ye bogu ye bo hanim senti je number si ne frɛ for dodo bia ope bia no ye de bebrɛw 0596273546 and 0596273547. Little George Health Shop ewo community 5 tema omone Presbyterian Church no honuma PV Obin runabout honuma ena ubehu omo na Little George Health Shop no omudwuma omudia ne say omu organic food supplements are ebeboa wa ma se wo ye be ma on se eduru bebi na nyini no e kache apa uhia de betimi ama wo gina wona so ye koa mixture koa plus mixture dominion powder Mr. Kill vitamins che se enuane ndo ebe ma wo gina wona so nyina no ukọ tema community 5 a obenya bi e wo honom numbers we e na betimi afre o mo ni o mo di sawoso 0243 140 213 0243 140 213. Let's talk educational consults there. Jumekwa omobuama ye mano omo isana between 8 months ekopim 6 years no omo mo ntitiye ya omadwini mu no ebetime bie na omadisua na aiko kama makacha ze yemu bebre ho no ma ye nya sa ade no nti no wonso a wanya bi no ema wo ba en lakisa nti bomodina ne call let's talk educational consults ne koma wo ba ntitiye paye pa Omusa was Saturday school, so I'm entrepreneurship, reading and writing, personality development, IT training. Nina eyadi omuye. Sanso na uye proprietor, and I will be our BS school. Now, person winya training, Emma, what teacher for no metimi a handon, mofrani ye said you missing name mofrani be communicating well. Nina so omu HRB ewo honum. Fre omo ewo 0249 06 9821 0249 06 9821 or with me so ewo Teshinungwa Estate Mango Street near Jekuku Municipal Assembly. Best wine wine shopper of Ajima Biama no wofase na ose Ghana ha no enkofo event a na wine na mo ekofa ba no ebi o institute event no kra wine bia ne akofa mampanyifo wafto nsa afra hemfo mpanyifo titru na akofa wine bia bisi honom da bi ugu ho anum ase omukọ a omubeka ho asem enti frɛ best wine sesie energy wine papa wine a wode ma serve mpanyifo ofrɛ omu de bia na omu ba ofrɛ omu de bia na omu ba wo be frɛ no ze de my busy o me tu kwan oboa wine na de man na enye papa emitini standard enti frɛ 050 761 3900 050 761 3900 opo machi akwan a omo shop no baako ewo East Legon adjacent Pinkberry honoma obinya womo sanso na number 34 Nino Tenyanchi Street First Street from Jolu Junction honoma eho enso obenya wo mo. Richard West Management Jumeku a oma awadere ewo so drilling of wells fence mechanized boreholes omo betu kama ama wonoma unya yare bia obetimi di bia ye bia wo ye wo fie bia ene fie ra for momoden a ehu hia ye beba baji mu fie no na nsuo ni ho mo frɛ wo mu a ombetu bi kama ombe connect ama bibia na obi anya nsuo kama the whole Ghana upejuma ko omu abini mu paade a je number we say na frɛ wo mu sese and now the store go o phone so na utimi si fie a wakai na wafrɛ wo mu efie na bia wusi nwie nti wonya anya plans no je number we na store 0244 214 824 0244 214-824 ana ubetimi so ahwehwe o machira kwan ewo Champon Junction ewo East Legon na oni omo edi nsawoso menam na metete inner one ma mema eye mempai for me no ma be coming sa akwaba ababna koko o de ani nya koko abna koko akwaba
manager net saying
nyame ado boko okoto akwaba
ya janet den
nyame ado atade de say o color bia bi o
so mbo bi su bi
bia bi she david why ne size no yiyi ne say pafo
mbo bia bi she you are not selling the brand very well say o dra na e she animu o de bia festival so ka so o de ahemfo na ebe kasa ne yakobi nso pa ono ko akwa no akoje
tambia wo mba ya sese
yenko obi dawo
de bia no obe use platform ne yakabia ma no no ko akosha ohene nche na wedidi na wano
ufa yenko obi da
obi ya onimbia nim se ogoto di onye pese menkominya da na
asema no ka se de se obi akasa
da bi se wuse me na menkoya ma godi
se da bia wo
na okọ da bia
se da minimu da bia no do ohia asema ba ana nana se na obefrɛ mo so nana no ana ofrɛ ope
sabi afi de bo me ma yen hihye na
ye na yen hihye na nana na
o mi se yen hihye na yen ko
tani ina mena na betiti mame fa starting free salish yanko
nanka me wo miensa na so time no time ni ntino
ya tiso
meye ba ko because ba ko na very much important okay program bi na friend Legends and Legacy Ball
je omudi ba ya na omo kama
no mo
ona na
music legends na ye wo ha no na as usual ye industry we no enipa bibra etatem no selfish vindictive ye malicious so much say eventer na ended the only eventer na ema ex gratia to the musicians now so an industry like here as fickle minded as we are, we're not able to protect Legends and Legacy Ball and the man behind Legends and Legacy Ball Arnold Kwadwo Asante. Now bet say 6 or so months ago no the mekasa say I actually called to check on him. And besides, say, what's up? No say, or the Legends and Legacy Ball back beam.
Or sir, but
the unfortunate thing they say it will not be hosted in Ghana again.
Mean tell say.
Yes.
Or they come my country.
Say they South Africa for aje. Dia Oma Sum on the friend say on the 12th, me next week Saturday and then week here on the 12th, right? And the date is sit.
Yeah.
At 13th. Or happen live celebrity on Chaka Chaka. Now we share the receptioner, the South African presidency, the mayor, and Kofu into politics. If I tell you the kind of a friend say ambassadors, the kind of politicians are, you'll be amazed. Now, I want to really reiterate this to Ghanaians. Your ability, what to protect our own. That is the problem of this industry. Say, Arnold, Enya Sikano, Onya, whatever, no, and no decide they said now the best any bottom and calling the bush of one ebedi. Especially there was a radio, a media house and a bane a jumem. Sound crophobia trats na ho, ebe J. Arnold, edene tareso, a DC Caribbean fire JJ in the cars. Now, so when there was a little problem, encounter ye. So can they just imagine say all the radio stations and there were normal partner legends and legacy board to me store assembly and to me maneuver protecting ya. Legends and legacy board will still be here in Ghana. But as usual, everybody goes to every rich man to go and milk. This Ghana, it's not to better to milk. It happened to Nam1. It happened to Ajikot. It happened to Osiakwame Despite. It happened to Kodja Asante. It has happened to a lot of people because the industry does not think about the industry, especially its members. Obia no any opportunity course can be a honor. It is to go and say the other one. Say he will be better off because I quite remember I was hosting the media relations no near there. Jim, can you imagine say Kwesia Boaje personally called me on the phone and said because I did not invite him to the Legends and Legacy Ball launch Entino or the Arnold Becca Samoa G Jumane from himself. I have that recording.
You are
yes,
allegation.
No, I have the recording that he any allegation.
You are for now.
It's not allegation. He threatened because a media launch, and then I say as a media launch, as a big personality, as or no launch there for the media. It's the main event near Yebekono. They hammed on him, milked him dry. But when he got a chance, an opportunity, so no problem, no, they couldn't shield him. That's how crazy this industry is. Na onyankopoa on to say nipa onyankopoa on se obi ato formende entino wasa lifted Arnold Kodja Asante back beam our Legends and Legacy Ball. A friend say South Africa as we speak now, and he's going to celebrate Yvonne Chakacha. You remember say Kodja Entry and Yvonne was a guest to come and celebrate. A friend say Kodja. Yes, it was a beautiful thing. Wow. This was an eventer. Naya S. Gracia for the musicians in a sense say Chena near the mom was costing close to $25,000, which I was him in Ghana.
How many we do say?
Lumba, Kodja Entry, Amachi Dede, AB Crensel. That was it.
4.
That was it.
The koi. The fifth one, South Africa.
That was it. Yes.
Oh yeah, Manashi.
No. It's not a matter of that. It's how. Listen, me. I'm not saying say I'm against. I'm for Nam1 being allegedly a fraudulent person. I'm not for that, but I'm for the intent of Nam1. When I buy industry, what time $400,000? The ama artist to be that. I didn't see that.
What time $1 million a film for?
I didn't see that. What I say? I remember say Kenny's music. There was a serious sex allegation against him. Did you know how a Nigerian swiftly covered the man? Nebwa Nancy Ansana, Didi, any Robert Kelly, any Bill Cosby are there when you know Banum. They see some allegation, but be a slamino. Yeah, won't say ya shield it. A baby until say it gets out of hand. That's when they are not able to do that. But our ability to shield the people that have invested in this industry, you know, just say and conform or do see kabemo wedding po. Or one would they go inside with the other people. Say, oh, say na the CK nyina na no ria. Say na the CK nyina go for no dupi won. Say o CK enso sika no we dia poka dem Uncle Freddy matna hey. Papa ne friend is so person obi studio man bisa no ya nomfo. Ya no be say ono so akotena fie. O say Nyankopɔ sa de ti o. What in a Peace FM drive so. Sika greediness into walk on the other way. Beboa. Ene wa wai. Bansi bi no wa wai. We free mu. That's how it is. Because one man nipa obi endidia. Enya dia so obedidi. So I'm so happy for Arnold. I'm so at least take it to somewhere that they will appreciate you as a person. They will appreciate the motive. And confirm when you run air supporting MTN Momo South Africa supporting. Now so see a question. Yeah, first 4 seasons. I can't know. Because supporting no way. Everybody was making him dry. Now what to me a problem there, you able to milk. But no a problem on the day. Now understand so home. That is the kind of industry that we have. It's every single person be obenya sika biano. On G industry no. Okwa no atam small under the ama sa because say so obi any e dey tina ma despite free mu. E dey tina magic coat free mu. Mensa no okuma se fence papa no.
John Mensa.
E dey na ma free mu. It's how they've been dealt in a way system nemboa. Say ni pa just imagine say that the lumba enya chain a gold of $25,000 which award scheme government bank and I come $25,000 ama ade artists so no were willing somebody like Sarkodie. Can you imagine say yes celebrated that the lumba no what they Sarkodie wonyum. This is the first time that I'm saying it. What did that the lumba wonyum? Now you're from because Arnold made arrangement for say costume what it wasn't to pay them because it will come back to you when it's time. Do you understand what I'm saying? You know, the whole thing they say artists, you know, now it wasn't payment. It was a way of transporting your team. You just want to come and celebrate somebody. So a do will be celebrated. Every single person agreed to do it except Sarkodie. Sarkodie at that time told us, say, the money now Eddie to has a bait, you know, there's no way that he's going to take it. He will take another money. Me call that lumba wanam kokachire no. Said this is what Sarkodie. So in Matisse say allegedly say or a serious collaboration with that lumba. That the yeni say. Or him say if you can't celebrate people cannot celebrate you. And I can tell you, say, sure, the cheer, because it brought the two political parties together. There has never been a show in Ghana. And two political parties are on my head. President J.J. Rawlings and the President Kufuor. Exactly. I'm telling you. Nana side. That was it. It didn't see that. It's later he realized say why a mistake. He came backstage wanting to perform and Gilbert Alote was the one directing the show. Now Gilbert said no, there's no way that you have rejected the offer to perform for a legend like that Lumba. Now yeah runs near there we have in here baby. If he say you need legacy mentality. You need legacy mentality. Because of it say obi na enya ne sika o just imagine say ticket na enkofo etoba conference center no e was say 100 cedis at that time near there any $25,000 I not benya ne sika I not benya ne sika and stand na stage I be build and you start build this stage kese wo krom ha eba conference center. The stage was beautiful. Now so industry na ya eguno onya sem first ni atwe ho afiri no. But why? Because who artist who will chain war $25,000 and only the value. It's been over 10 years. Only the value. You can make money out of it. It's that same thing. Agenda nitina a darling thing. And court. That mentality, selfishness. Me the way no na adio me the family. would you just imagine say Darlington issue FDA and like the big guns sorry Darlington here and Kebeye and not Kodwa Santana problem and like all these artists including the ones that he celebrated. And to me say no, yes, problem but let's see how we deal with it.
As someone Arnold Inyayen,
yeah,
was it a criminal case?
Yeah. I'm not answering you. So
it was a criminal case.
Yeah.
Were you expecting people to say, are they a criminal? They say a criminal. Okay. So is it the industry now a milking no and I say wakoye criminal activity bina yam?
What it is that you see you can never say it's a criminal charge.
Okay.
When you are not privy to the facts.
I'm only asking.
No, I know you are asking what you are saying. Okay. But me no, so me wo yanko say be a metina way. I do not think say if menya criminal issue. Any or more amotina hani you desert me.
No.
I'm family for crying out loud. E dey na beti me ache say me your family. The only time e beti me ache say me your family ni say mu beja mechi. No matter what, say even your sentence me mpa. Be there. I'll give you an example. I watch, Oscar Piscaros. Me share the trial no. Onumpo nipo. I saw the trial. And in as much as say what the boneno, there was still some level of respect. Someone say Yeah, the trial there was some level of respect. Not as if say be on your criminal. But when end your boneda. But why ye nyama swama nation, it should be able because Arnold came and everybody was happy. All the legends who sit down and go like, hey, enche bedroom so. Enche bedroom so. Adia ye the enche bedroom so. Enche bedroom so. What you say? But it didn't happen. But I'm so thankful to God. Say and then any panye nyankopon. Me no, I am a desert free Ghana. One will say why? Because your bad energy no, and you too much. We sack every single person. That's what I mean. I always have some soft spot for Bulldog. In as much as say, number one, what was allegedly a criminal, but a criminal who did nisika. Mebwa, who did nisika dia? Say whether criminality or not, you should be able to show your face for that person and say I support you. Kumi Gita also did the same thing. My untouchable a friend say, rapper, a friend say, oh no, Obibini. They stuck. I mean, people stuck with him. Stuck with him. That is how it's supposed to be. It's Arnold. Congratulations. I know, say, can promise that so. Can you imagine? Can promise Camido. What I say? Mafi Kizolo. And so Anna or Lucky Dube Mano, any Adenia also come and perform. The lady is so excited about the honor, Yedia Breno, and the whole South Africa. Any government in now is behind friend say Yvonne Chaka Chaka event. Into all that I want to say to Ghanaians and say it's about time. Say a little birdie and you be my industry way more. And what say appreciate it. Everybody is a sinner. Bruh, everybody is a damn sinner. Me am tell with my me say me born na your sister of course broadcasting me born na me tell ko ha me ya. Hey, na internet is to cross me number one criminal. But does that make me a criminal? I'm not a criminal. So obi and what some by especially the why your papa no. Ye ni only pakro nechi. Kakra. Arnold, congratulations to you and the team.
Thank you very much. Coach, me nam nametete.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, my number one fingernails man. Hey, Napo. Hey, no, let me say something. No. What I want to say, they say, you see how I choose my untouchables. Dignity everywhere.
Yeah, Chef Smith here by you. A lot of made in Komobi about better boy or to be sacrificed your concert more be free. Oh, the O2 Dome, O2 Arena. Now, I can say, Pacron or by Mun Pacrona, a boy. Why we not replicating the same thing as how did the baby out? Don't be if you wish they don't want to even help you in terms of the artistry. So our friends will make sure crown or charge your crown or catch so if you say bra almost some but you was lamenting say as I my investors lose investors confidence say obedi music because I didn't say any per crowd buano say that you know per to me o be kan wa now I been a bit answer me say yeah it way you probably do say kind on class 1 they as a teacher the baby you meet new friends. It is a month for bad the TV industry no one I hope I say and then the amount the babu and yanona twin babu tino but the bear a foot to say my artist on babu and that record label crowd jano adding this when you be man is so now to cool him or you cool anymore a drew baby across with him say Obara Buano baby but more than so set a man me babu na me hearing say the pay a boy me to say then I meet my Edia Baby because now I say a Bia be crown and I'm so by landing first where now about I your shoes and if you don't friend or ball charge be crashes a wound to me. Oh, it be a bit more half away that I didn't know. Must say I want to foreign people who are coming up in the creative industry and say some will be mamma. It will be a corner in here more. I am mamma neglecting baby. That's it.
That's it, Coachy. Okoto.
Yeah.
Me na mititi.
Sami na teden.
Na me adum.
Sami sa onim say wa won krofo. Aye Ghana Music Awards Europe. So onim say sanga baso bio.
Me krofo.
Minim. Unim. Adana unim.
What be some question me see me ma say.
Oh, say unim. Say na waka say unim nti na mbisa sa den no.
Minim.
Say anti ado ahoma so ana.
Me so say Ghana Music Awards Europe asema drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
Adan.
No.
We industry player anti.
Oh, Koto.
We a stakeholder. Adan na rekasa.
Yeah. Say if it's Ghana Music Awards Europe, drop it.
Adan ti. Ati for pewasam. We bekasa wechi. Okay, ani mame
because me pese me brand bia be ye adwuma. Na masaba na mabeka asem bia enya afa omo.
Oh, okay.
Until no, let's keep it like that.
Oh, okay.
So they bedding komo actually.
Yeah.
Why?
But nyawaka mati ase. But my member sa baso. I'm say Ghana Music Awards Europe na san rebaso. I'm say September yi. Enti na sani awaka na me nsem bibiri aka menum. But ye bekasa wachi ho. Na next week no ya beka ho nsem yiye. Na Smith asemi so abeye we but mama nkasem bi
yan komo prekwen ye say be
Smith asemi na mama fa we ntwam won say abatore baso oti ase na obati ase esimeside ne ho akodom amanoku yi esimeside ne ho akodom amanoku yi na paluta edi kan on the young vice president Bawumia Hunsensem amanfu twabo no kra me betena ha me ka si da bi ni ogwanpe e no de na den ni fufubo nti yankra be kari makin paluta so munja no na osa no tiwi na Dr. Bawumia afro aongo
na so yi nipa
anya ni nipa o ye kurampo o de obi ayi nipa but
don't cause we nipa so me classmate from me meko obi a no ye industry person
Dr. Maudu Bamba de ofre wa the speed yen kan no kware speed na ade be konyo classmate no be real because say ska ho
ti nye ska asemu
ska asem
ti the mekan
say baby akodo
ska asem ne pedigree
me say me yonko frame me ameko industry person frame me ameko but vice president of the land
you run
America
you are like hypocrisy vice president
aduma ya wo ha tourism education then na say vice presidency we recognizing in
the opposition if you crown the president picture printed
yes now
anunti ye nyina be ka bi ma Paluta Kim Paluta okay na eye industry players ni bi enso koshia eye ex-president eye John Mahama ma wonso de wongano disem atugwa okwanga movies ene industry na kofem ma on won nya engagement ma wakasai waka won asem no so eka na asem kire won na eye Nicholas Omania Chiampon kamia yese enso ni dem misa asem na eye engagement e course between eye former president and industry players no oda so kasa ebi oto yampia yawo ne ade bakakra mekanisi ye betena aka Paluta asem but ono no the way all ye yawo industry for no bi ape
one industry for
ayo mane Nicholas Omania Chiampon.
Are you serious?
Oh, I went internet nso bebre
and never kohwe no
enti ne mekanisi mesre no abato ne ewum no edidi atem ene niama bi oye no
mepacho okoto we are ready o kase wadidi industry for atema eden no kan ya sebi ya
sami ya won sam ne bi wo ho a hwe even ba ko metima ka ba ko krachi
enu bi na make
am say na no ikurampo no am say kwasi aboyaje ne show so won ho ne ekoso ho ne ambebiri koso ho
enu na ye
ex-president ba ne American wo de Messi ubetima nsam de adoso different radio stations oko across bebre mintini nka so si obi ye sabisai anase but adoso bebre so ati ase ba ne American si mesre no industry funu so ye ne nkrofo se ono no baby owo no ebia ya mane bibi na oko round no so ere den erika ne candidate won asema onja akwaku manu nom awun nom ene nkrofo sane ya be kan ma Kim Paluta na yesa nete because tell America me say political sin ufum amanyoni a onfa nchew na baby okone ho ye tropa nti me sra no me pani ndom pa me pani ndom uta okwadua no yi na America nti me sra no obetima ye ne politics na ma eye amanyuku ope a onye yawo obi because say na kwete say fine say ebi eye ex-president na mpena sema obetaka oni nyuma ofu say wanye ni ye na dey compare with it but say wo de wa nkrofo ba be hyem wo creative art from ba be hyem no ono no de me so ji me je disem ya you bank pay and odi me fufubo nti back to Smith asem no
ye bekom okoto me ase abisia for Power Entertainment live on Power 97.9 ene ye bedin komo afa eye abrante bia Ghana ha ye nyina yenim ni din se ye fe no Chef Smith abrante busumi kakra atwamu ode si nani so se obenu aduane na wa breaki Guinness World Record ai da honoma eye Nigeria ni ababa wa bi sete ya obi fufuro agye free ni nsem na se ka ogina Ghana akunu anim na wagye aba nkunim no aba Ghana ono aduane yehu bi wo internet ni so a keka bom almost 33 days or so na say ye wo ho Tuesday no ebnade atwam eni nya ne ntie se abrante say or ye press conference nti media fo ni nyina mbra na mmetie good news ne saka free Guinness World Record na on fanto Ghana fo anim media fo so de ose ye oyo ekoi ekutie ya abrante say ono ye 820 something hours Guinness for hwehwehwehwe mu na no omate tibia frim ama babedu 802 any coins kakra gu so we dey asempa Ghana for media nyina publish asemi na any wiki na Ghana for mu na for Nigeria for bi we dey hwan betima break 800 obi wo 100 and something we dey ko 800 ekowie chire na journalist yibi started say yenye hwehwemu na yenhu bibia said that Guinness World Record for platform so tell yenkom busa wo mu abrante Edem echuro koye ochuro koye na Guinness World Records debut ye mu kan de ananyu manasembe no ye ma obia bodini bia ha e de ye nti bida ene ne echese internet yi so ye kofo na enya ye huri yesa ene media foi no we pacho na we yi ni the story free wo na we pacho yese ekowi akire ye yi de na ni manager e defend say oh ye de daso wo ye wo yi ni nyina emails ni nyina basisi am producer mama te say video abeto abonten a ye chef Smith or pacho me director e will be entino yenhwe nsem no kra de mente ye entino yenhwe nsem no ne entie se de osi pagana fo che onyina ye ba ebedi hu nkomo
sre Ghana fo sre o mampeni eni na bedi achi it's a former first lady Mrs. Lodina Mahama Onini Kumu Sri Amadia Shopping Center Dr. Craig Nanaburu Sri Assemblyman Honorable Ibrahim Dauda Honorable Rashid Ghana Fugina Ghana Fanengi Nani Yasingina Ghana Chef Associate Obudia Odin New Day Ebeta Kukuto Lechi Sre Ghana Pose Mufami Boni Chame Mafum can say and says let's see the Mupo Miss Mufabody Mufum of mining in a everybody can see I am Sam Fata think I'm making a CBU and so this will be a same
Baby says, I boni a okay na NSC. I'm going to
the course with the and then great. I just say one register Kukato Nokura. Can you not Ghana for register and so many Aquiniano? Aquinian coming Ginazo. Madame Yanko, actually yourself and then you know a buyer. So I said to the minister, did you from a Sika? As well as I told me about your Moses. Listen, the body will be human. Coming back with Ginazo. Coming to be good time. This be permanent. I can see Ginazo. A boy in the Alabama of the city. I hope I will see the listen. You could put the baby in the bed and now says it. Can I fool me, my boy? For this young boy, for one in church.
Samu, Mameko, ahomano so na me ni ama enkudi nkomo na owo oye Amadia Amadia Shopping Center media coordinator menene ni nkomo omude eye krata bia betudwa na oma mi munchire mu ni
hello
ni bibia abako de
so line enye kra o breaki
line breaking.
Can handy here.
On to me, Kyle.
Okay, encore.
Yeah.
I try it. We okay, Kakra.
Okay. Ni where the person a J in Chimuka Craft Honum. A semi by employed do na Makasa, but say no, Mama update. Ewo a year cooking marathon ya a course with Chef Smith asemi na update no mama up to 7 points Mr. Wa ubetimi actually me ade poti a mo pese mo establish ewo eye press release ni mu.
Okay, me that say my medical chief for The first press statement, I think by on Wednesday. On Wednesday, you can say this is what we've gathered so far in terms of Chef Smith issues. We explained why we went to La Palm to try and intervene in the press conference. Then he went ahead to do the press conference. Then later, the police for Baho to intervene. The manager call police station. Then later, he also came and they all interrogated and later they were arrested. Later, police force my sister said, "In the show and Nora, and see Nora, you call police station hall. Chef Smith, Baho, the manager also Baho, then the family also Baho, also call." After that, we had a meeting, and I hope na Chef Smith or confess my say everything that is fake, and then there's certificate to know also fake.
Say everything be fake. Just say from beginning no also obey a no can be an answer press conference and say
he never even, according to him, he never even applied to do any attempt. He never even applied in the first place. So we asked him, say, what about the email that he brought to us confirming, say, Guinness World Record, accept any record attempt, or say, or so, or fake here, or no, the show. And it was very shocking with the kind of revelation of Smith or revealing a chair. But in all, what he is trying to say is to apologize for all the things that he did. And the reason why, according to him, was because no pay media attention or perception recognition and and say the press statement I think 2 or 3 hours ago is to first let the public know, say, first of all, Chef Smith apologizing or confessing to us that he fixed everything from the beginning to the press conference to the certificate to everything that to the extent say or can't you say the content the man on say we upload a website now we upload Power FM. So it is fair say as the headline sponsor and the company that we've come out to explain the issues and update Ghanaians where we got into. So that's the essence of the press statement we release here.
Would you say Adia Waye the Phoebe Bebremo company nana?
Oh, I mean, the union is part of our corporate social responsibilities. And as an organization, Amadia Shopping Center will support individuals who come in to seek our help or sponsorship. So it's one of those things that we did. That's what we should say with the president. We never said anywhere, say, what we did, we regretted, or we are asking him to pay anything whatsoever.
Sika mo botu dini say over 300,000 no mo de ache no
we need to hear 300,000 is free, but I have never communicated say ya book 300,000 because it depends to crab to kaya boa jinjiri se bebu 300,000 because now last let me catch another patient say it was 35 days of cooking marathon. Every day I was on gym set throughout. And if you acquire toy for every day 247, the food stuffs, Monday, afternoon, evening, dessert, fruits, the beer, the breakfast, the teams. Say the pen, the paper, neighbor book on so I don't know where 3,000 buy, but in all the same, management we are still going to sit down with him again. Because Monday we are going back to the police station to have a discussion to see the way forward. Because you see, we from our side, we have listened to him. But see, now it's up for the state to decide the next move. And say, yes, Monday we will be able to conclude on a side, and the state can also take over and do what they are supposed to do.
Enti me pese me tifri o se e ka mabo no mo de che no ana mo nyansi gina se mo de ache no.
For now, no, management has not taken any decision regarding that. For now, we've accepted the apology. We've never discussed anything in terms of the cost. No, we discussed it. We have not also discussed anything with him. Say on TI and this. We've not had any discussion with that. But not to say that maybe management after a meeting, maybe Ochina and Monday, no, the management will take a decision on a car bono. But from where I sit, knowing a CEO, no, I don't think say. I mean, obey demand that kind of thing from Chef Smith.
Decision be able to take bia ye bebo apinu na wa ma yenchemu. Ye da se ni.
Nso me da se.
Ni ama a okasa ma eye Amadia shopping center ene eni no etwetwe nkomo no. Ye mra fie na ye ni nkomo ni nyina. Coach
1976 I'm here from I found 5 Shelley Masters. Musha karate da. Musha karate da. Na mi kuru makoto to Chinese ayibi. Na me kona here. Oh, self delusion. Go. Akwa be ko bo chop bo me no agogwe. Bo me no self delusional. Fise me nacha. Set at alle fera la fushe nacha na me nacha. Ya talwe do. You know it.
Oche.
Ebini we akwakoye. Now ade oye no ehu. What about the food now oh no? To the poison go ma. Jimmy Jones kasa na be happy na. Igna if all fall foul of the law. Say the ayi kan no. Igna aye boni tie Yakopon tin say ayi. What is that intentions of so popular? Umeduane no a. Awo call her could taste food which is a diadem ed, which we say, Umeduaninoa. Yes, I'm that fact. The era of say Tontonaba. Torusufi say, why Bianebi, you want to expand his business. This all fuck quite so. It's coming in no one handles that. Kawaka to be as well, local Guinness a ye. Enko a yidum.
World record.
Yes, right.
And the Kawani BT.
Oh, for Beba. So, for Beso or Biane Ton to, so not the check right. Yeah, maybe Sabat or 5 guineas for now a good franchise. So if you play a troop or any year, congratulations, ever try to be because it may be a respect to more aquaculture idea. No, now you don't pay attention to detail. It say guy cyber bully. I'm afraid to say Nike hiding.
Idea.
So the cover by you. All the questions I quite idea way. I could check it or say online or no. And yet, press out. Oh, die what I social media. Social media tag you idea we are. I send a bit to pardon. News look fast, it will be I broadcasted. Now, if you're here, lady no who's lady, and I maybe that say Yanni Quay, and I will a year about also to go out of it. I town high as far Yampa, Bibi Bass idea, but a year by a couple of moments somewhere.
For started call, say, were deceive.
What deceive public? My mom called, so I didn't criminal say, I could franchise we, and I'll be so say Guinness for 20 deceive a month for. Deception is part of lies. It's okay.
Amadia for sponsor.
Okay, it's only Amadia for the Yaka. Almost it's kind of me, no. A say, no, how it's a big coach of the Abbey. Young man, uncle. So, because almost shame on Omopia Abacas is here. I say, oh, reason a chachato. Anything that Ufi feel out, was me calling Yamia Doma, Meba. I give you a chachato between now because the next coach. But where a gargantuan chachapa, gargantuan. Now, when anybody that want to go on Mamma. Mom Cassie cried, Ubu ha, fraud will be a fraud will be cried. Because with that, you must say, 30 days. Now, yes, you cried on by a cry or 3 days or so, 30 days. You can't define nature like that. Enya possible sir. But why chef Usu? We ain't for the body channel. We have all said you should go and see no more. Just entertain the people. Amandi, I'm saying, you say, market, I'm for bow, among supermarket, no. To the sense, every crime free, Pocascra, every 2 day or more. Tamana, we call a mamma bounce shoe away. You know, why? Chef Smith. Now, Smith for the day, Bakubasu. Smith, what do I? Or, yeah, what do you know? And you're very sure to say, whom. But what the assume what I day. As a both tell you what you are just
Sally.
Oh, Chef Smith.
City.
Yeah. This year has also this week has been very hard for me because I lost my cousin.
Oh, sorry.
She was 30.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so resting.
Yeah, she died. So next week, a year.
Sorry.
Yeah. And my condolences to my family, to myself, and especially my mama and papa, brother and sister Abena, and all the family. It's not easy to raise your kid for 30 years and losing, her to some type of, disease. And may say so nyankopo besha on one thing, but make us in you nama. Ama me believe I'm a wo Bible mono. For resurrection, I
strong,
very strong, because I want to do right so much. Say she in particular, I want to see her because she has been sick all her life. So I pray I see her again.
Cool that. Yeah.
When I see her, then I mean, say she's back, she's healthy. On your radar, she's been sick all the life, so she should rest and then you be share someday. That's about it. Chef no or mental problem. No, I feel so like psychologically, in here psychologists and as a person to evaluate the thought process and the way that he thinks, because so strange say in this time our social media,
the internet,
it's crazy. Also sometimes when I talk, people, according to what people say and they tell me, people go under it and go like, who is she, where has she been, who is she? 3 days here, but because when we started 18 years ago, internet wasn't as big as this. For somebody didn't boost your for better say no not drain me until say a bebaka say na drain na drain because it is say obekotro say singaton course no watchro si na wugina na say no wa cookies watch wo cookie chepa
ese bi wa no oda na ni
sir.
Oh, not 33 days yet. Then what you
get it?
So onim say I don't know. Enkusi agentino. Tim say no other become.
Yeah, because and Ghana for I feel say you're very sympathetic as people, but for this particular one, they shouldn't let it slide. It shouldn't.
Oh, said there was a sunya wa patch.
Yeah, because couldn't get here or apologize to the second lady, because that woman allegedly, from what I heard, was supporting him heavy.
Wow.
What I say?
Heavy.
Exactly. Very beautiful heart. What I say?
Yeah.
Almost heavy. For you to go and deceive. Would they just imagine? Say if there were pictures out of her, no. Can you see what the opposition would have done with her? For you to be bringing all these people inside, na unim saade no enye no say usually no betimi a joke around ka say ya mob na kai got to a time kan no ejai because you've gotten their attention already what you say can
let pay your the buy kon kan koye fofo
say and I say enye na correct mebua na me dada mo na be like that. Let's laugh about it. But for you to be going to all these personalities, and from what I get, that no person will share Madam Lordina so much, but almost schedule and then to me I'm on meeting for you to go to such a high profile woman. Why a lot of charity, ma'am, no call some villages and towns. One of these days I'll list that. She's done a lot of good works. But who say they don't really broadcast it. Me, that's why I like her in a sense. Me, my Bible tells me, says, oh yeah, Papa Mobia. You shouldn't go about trumpeting what you are doing for people. When I see the celebrities, they be no na the birthday no aso camera near the sa according to what the Bible says. Or say Israel, we glory no Israel when is by people no man say wakoye papa no. That's how it is. And for her, and mom said na what deceive a few people like that, high profile people like Madam Lordina and Interno. I do not think say it should let it slide. Maybe say me a biggest fan of Bongo Ideas, but when Bongo Ideas insulted the first lady, what I say, I was livid. I said they should punish him because there are certain people that you don't touch. What did I'm person? And I'm more so say public embezzlement and on your papa now no one private life. I will decide to marry a man. Not because of that you want to mock the decision for Maria. I was against it. To the same way that I'm against this one because meaning backstory of what some dignitaries BD Abem mentioned Madam Lordina. What I say you can't fool such people like that and go scot free. To say I'm surprised say Nana Boro any team no. Say Nana Boro
fall for it.
And my ensue boy ya make us or scam no. Me I'm not afraid. Say Amadia shopping center no. If they take this damn apology for that, some waba apologize say no mo the video near the to her, it's because of that. Me I'm not buying it. Say if say public deception or be deceive you or more company as bigger because listen, we are not kids here. How people can do things in order to attract attention to them. It means I'm sitting here saying, say, if Nana Boro and his team do not take action against Sam Smith, Honorable Chef Smith, and me, my bridge, I'm meeting ahead of face because it can no, this is
no.
When you joke,
and almost feel say if he be a become like
it's chef when you deceive Ghana and the Fian guy.
So on no money,
they sponsored. They guiding you soon. Of course now. They are scammers. If they don't come out to sue the boy, say adio or yeah, we are not, and this mediocrity kind of public relation that Papa ni be no. No, I'm not buying it. Because yes, yet na ho
no. Deceive you.
No, you so etina ho.
But you deceive you.
Who told you that?
So, according to guy no, or say letter na or the betro no say Guinness Frostman coin. On one ko edit.
You see what I'm trying to let you know, ne say Singleton ne nyama ye nyina no. If you Santua could have also deceived us. Meboa. Maybe and but eventually she didn't. She went through the same process. It is a truly because in him, Guinness World Record na yetina Ghana higher DDD agrono. It's really people are really fetching out of it. It's opening doors for people. It is not a joke. It is a passe. I'm a dear shopping center, and you're part of this karma. We are not taking the video. It can be said. Uba besu. Where they take the fall for us, besu. Because near Bow, according to you, yes, now. So we see now, and the media descent, they are not part of it. Okay. But say, oh my, because any joke, 33 days, and you are come out for her go 33 days for cooking. I'm a young Robert Fila. file ekom starting na obewie na na opanati si mu ni Ghana for rubbish file wait to be anu aduane na nche file wa bre
Luciano bizizi ai so bo na ina patwa aka na nye patwa Ghana se nkra
one kan sa on say Ghana the way sika
on say patwa nya real
no your accent is different. He never said that
the patois that he said because it's come from a different country.
Your accent
is different.
Accent.
It's very different. Also, that's about that.
So you're Ghanaian.
Yes.
But listen, let me tell you for a fact. You know Jazwad. Jazwad is an award, winning producer. He produces beautiful. Here we go again. Yes, also Ghana, and he really found it difficult because he's a Jamaican.
Yeah.
He also find it difficult hearing some of the things. He dance all people.
But I watched Stonebwoy in Jamaica. Interview. Yeah. Presenter Nika say, if Obi means so free Ghana, they will think you're a Jamaican.
No, but what I'm trying to let you know, they say they can't be really thick because maybe Jazwa said no. The patois. I said now. Also, I know. Well, you don't hear, especially he was speaking to Kudagam enemy. That guy say. Jupiter.
Okay.
What's I said no catch it. No say no. It's but and yet to say yay Jamaicans and how we speak now. It's me so I'm a dear shopping center. I'm throwing a challenge because me my bomb suspect. Because yet na internet era mu tie bia mo de sa de say be ya mo praise ni begidin it say nya dia sa video ya crocodile tears papa say say ye for mo catal cries no
okoto now
Sammy
chef switch
edeng na ye celebrate wo Ghana ha den pan ye celebrate yet your group your man na branch bi by yesf 20 reference Dr. UN na Dr. UN the UN for din en mpanyinfo bi din sami hwe ha me kasa kire mi mu ya no de mpanyinfo bi din eko kriti roba bi en mbia bi se ode bo abaso ama be ma amanfo pi instead of say ye betwe na so na serve as a deterrent amma
you say wa be dan celebrate
what it here enti am say edeng na mo celebrate enti am say edeng na mo celebrate wo manyim ebe serve as a deterrent no ye jai no ye grant interviews akase baby ayenga yete ha ye ntimi nko emma amanfo krampo emma ni nyuma because of what for Ghana for na ebi na sanga ba no edeng na kire sa amadia asem wo mu nim ho machi because enya ende kwa coming shopping mall be offense amadia ye fred bi marketing strategy ebi wo a positive and negative what's the light we positive negative na so ebi wo a yente wonka nti yen create bibi wo patches amadia wo patches wo anya due diligence anhwe say let any fifa
na naburu
na bibisa wo amadia shopping mall na nkasa na esua he 300,000 Ghana cedis o si ebe brupo say sika wo na fi because sabi o shopping leba tete o mamen kasa tie
na naburu bu ya for the etina
me kire wo si o sika wo de awura mu ase kire wo si o nhwehwe mu
very okay pa
etina man de America si sika a wo kasi ebro 300,000 etina me say wonya fi yimi mi say o process kan nyina no o patche say won anye hwehwemu bia na wo sore ya ne say wo sponsor abrante no yesere won
o de letter koma o
letter de so be beti matro
email a che say
and free me I'm not buying
no samiti amadi a yesere won and then the first time kwa mati say shopping mall bisa wo ho sesi ano ebe drive traffic akọ obi akwa say edeng de koso yesere won
but they should
one back clearly na one be church ne amem na ne omo kan de sabi anansesam enti ne America na me sinisi abranti wa be su wa be pachew sabi tem ya meka misi wo de wano edo nwede bi nwo ne a maba no gina nchen omo ye no kra na say minim ada ne second wife no emwa ba ne America ni si ye wo niam bi wo ho a emmra wo to mmra ese ye twa so se na be yo chene bi obi nye biom niam ka not ase ye se ya no sa fraud nketen sa niam marketing nketen enno sa niam nyina e dem etwe o manye ni mu ba fam se ye be ka so Ghana for quiet first BBC report yes
okay penibia
eti yesre meti say na meti say
so on the planning ni nyina
na say I do fisigana so because ya do na na so me catch us so no ya adwe pa
na so na say me huso
e mo send invitation bi ama me ba me in August ntino me ti
e wo
Ghana
Amsterdam okay
Ghana meti say Amadi ase
I was so agree with me say nana boro munye
but this Amadi ase one day wo boya amanfo a wo pe won chemmoa
omo sponsor
your program be ya wo ha but this one say cameras ye person ye create bibi ntino wo hu ne ade aba nti yesre your program be wa wo mra no sponsor
yes sir
me and my classmates our team in China classroom many years science
my fingernails
man congratulations
yes my fingernails
I think na you bet mfache ye nyina Ghana for say na me ka no me wuko bi kru ma agwa sante achem me Kofi Asama on stand for NDC me ma me wo me NDC ni it be try and on Facebook na just we did matema me found we are in the political season everybody will be a creative part will be anyo be up
now for the handsome man the man with the nice fingernails my fingernails untouchable
we da say asidan koma Freche Mensa Fredima Sally Frimpong man sanso na nana this say Asiedu sorry this say any Asiedu I confused nana Asiedu aka Okoto Professor Kwame Buadu Anso show yi Dalate any producer ye sanso so na Megas ne assistant Koda ne nkaye ni nyina ho ne hane director from TV Alex Alex na enem kasa bisan oni abaso omu ofe o omu ye nice man TV production as nya me da mu nyina amase me ka say me be Kumase there's a movie me a part of it the producer is called Susan big shout outs to you we are amazing producer Fatal Delusion me be Kumase early next month near premiere movie with SG More nti no Kumase fo nyina mo hwe manim kwan Fatal Delusion me ba near premiere big shout outs to Susan mamo share yen ni mo amutie live on Power 97.9 nyina ye chia mo nyina ye damase se maboaye me technical producer Adam go get them ene ye celebrate Castro na Castro so classic tune na odene ne eto so a certain record for so many years on the YouTube platform no eno ena me di ja okwan we eye ado na